The hell? Why is my desktop audio not showing up? OBS, what? What have you done? What? Huh? It's
Why
gone.
have you done this to me?
It just disappeared. What? Did that music play for y'all? Can you hear Jacob? What the hell? I've never seen that before. Chat? I need your help here.
Canadian professional.
Let me know if you hear any music. Any music at all.
Can you hear? Can you hear me now? How about now?
They hear Jacob. What? The music played. What?
Music play. Okay, we're good. You're just
Dude,
going crazy.
No, it got rid of the volume. Like the thing that shows me the levels are just gone. It's just not there.
Nice. That's always nice. Streamlabs is such a quality piece of equipment that so many people use.
All right, shut up. We're doing the actual thing now. It's all Streamlabs' fault, not mine. Okay, I'm a professional. Take two. Hello everybody and welcome back once again on a Tuesday afternoon for the drive-thru and our 2003 Sim Series, coming to you from the Charlotte Motor Speedway Roval. For the very first time the Sim Series is going Roval racing, and oh baby, it's gonna be one hell of a show. Joining me in the booth once again is Mr. Jacob Hitz.
Hello. This is going to be good. This is going to be fun. I'm excited.
This is going to be really fun. This is going to be super cool.
Oh, yeah.
Once again, we're joining you at the very start of the pre-qualifying session where 12 uncharted teams are going to fight for 6 spots in the main event. The top 6 make it, the bottom 6 go home. And what an interesting course we have here. A brand new addition to the Sim Series for Season 2. And first of all, great looking place. Absolutely fantastic. But this is going to be a real test of these drivers. As we got energy already from Jimmy Spencer with the 99 cents. Thanks, pal. So welcome on in, Jimmy Spencer. Appreciate it, buddy.
Mr. Excitement, bringing the excitement. You'll love to see it.
Thanks, pal. Bringing the energy. All right, we have 8 minutes left in this pre-qualifying session. No one's yet to set a lap, obviously. This place is a decent ways around with a few chicanes and a lot of fun passing zones. And it's going to be tough. Let's take a look at who we have here in pre-qualifying. In the 34 this week is going to be John Felber. Nick Sant is back behind the wheel of the 46, and his teammate in the 40 will be Ethan Head. We have the usual suspects. Winty's in the 52. And it should be your standard 08 and 47 team, the 43. Orioles are driving the 24 this week, and Sabretooth is behind the wheel of his own number 66. Unlike some, we just came from Martinsville, where these guys were struggling for track space. They should be all right here. With the length of this place.
Over 3 miles. If they have an issue with room on this racetrack, they just need to back it off just a little bit.
Yeah, they've got definitely more than enough space. First lap time on the board, Winty in the 52 with a 1 minute 13.583.
And these laps will get faster a little bit here as time moves along. Not too much faster.
Well, as these drivers learn the track, I hope they do get better at it.
But they only have so many chances to set down a lap. They only have 10 minutes here. So if you're hitting about 1:10 a lap, you're going to only maybe get 7 chances to set down a flyer and try and get yourself into this race.
Even less if these guys are going to try taking tires like they sometimes do in these qualifying and pre-qualifying sessions. So once this timer hits 0 in the next 6 minutes, the top 6 are going to make it to the main qualifying event, and we're going to have all 42 cars on track trying to set the order. It's going to be a little bit busier then, and certainly more interesting. But until then, drivers are just trying to make the show. J.R. Preston plays YT at the top of the board with a 113.568. Good run in that one car. All three of his teammates already guaranteed a spot in the race. Trying to make it 4-4-4, but that one has DNQ'd, I think, at least 2 races in a row, maybe 3.
Well, he just got passed up at the top spot. Again, you have to be in the top 6. Winty just passed him by about 3/10 or so. So already Winty on his second lap, he was able to improve from what he set down the first time. So maybe worn tires helps him a little bit, maybe not too much, but as you start to get into a rhythm here, you can start setting down some faster times. The only guy that's been able to set more than one lap thus far. And as soon as I say that, Sabretooth and Ethan Head have done it, and they'll slide up the board just a little bit.
VGO3 to the top in his very first lap on 113.26.
Whew.
Pretty tidy. And Janza
And
just
there goes
beat him.
Janza.
As expected. I mean, the 47 and the 0-8. I mean, it's surprising if they don't make the field. Those 2 cars have been so strong all season long. I think Janza's only missed a couple of races. So he's
he
up
missed
in
a couple
first.
towards the middle part of the season. Really, it's what kept him from the chase-offs.
Well, we know he loves
had a
these
pretty
road
decent
courses
chance
too.
if he would have made some of those races in the middle of the season that he missed, he would have been
so
a playoff
close
contender.
to winning on the streets of Toronto.
Yep.
And so close to making the chase-offs. Either way, he's more than proved himself. And
Winty, a 112.83. So on his third lap.
Wow. It's getting faster and faster.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be interested to see what time VGO3, Janza, some of these guys put in right now.
He's got a little bit of traffic, but right now that traffic's going to help him more than anything, I think. Give him a little bit of draft on the oval part of the course.
112.9 from Janza. Not enough to beat Winty, but improving.
He'll stay in second.
Boy, time is ticking away. We got less than 4 minutes left.
You got J.R. Preston play. He just popped up into third with a minute 13.71. So he's moving up there. Emmett Lashbrook now in fourth. John Jones fifth. VGO3 sixth. And then the rest of the scrubs, Nick Sant, John Felber, Ethan Head, Hoodlum, Orioles, Sabretooth, rounding us out.
Not a great run from the 66 so far. It's finished 1 race all season long.
I was going to say, when do we ever see a good run out of that 66? It's got the dark cloud over it constantly.
They don't DNQ, they DNF. Unless it's at Daytona. They got that one finish.
That one lonesome finish.
Looks like the 0-8 of Emmett Lashbrook got really loose in the chicane. I think he's going to have maybe lose a 10th or 2. Sitting in fourth, he's all right, but I wouldn't say quite safe.
Yeah, there's still 3 minutes left, so it's still possible that somebody sets a couple of drivers set faster lap times and put him on the bubble. But Sabretooth just set an earth-shattering lap that passed a whopping 1 car. He went from 12th to 11th.
Oh boy.
Passed Orioles.
Preston to the top.
And JR pressed him to the top, blew him out of the water. Minute 12.552.
Cigar gifted a sub. Oh my god. Thank you, sir. Gifting a sub to, oh my god, Escalel. Hope you enjoy that sub. Thank you so much for the gift. You love to see it. Tim Cigar. Thank you, pal.
Today is not an elimination race. We see an elimination race in about 2 weeks. Michigan.
We are midway through the chase-offs. Next week is Texas, then it's Michigan. And let me just fact-check myself so I'm not lying. Yep. Texas, and then
So
Michigan
that
will be
about
the
the
last
Roval?
race. Last race of the chase-offs. And then the top 4 are going to go into Homestead, tied in points. So Preston, top of the board, that 112.5. Winty still sitting in second. A solid run from him so far today.
Yeah.
Doing good work in that 52 car.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see him up there, but
Ethan Head has jumped up to 6th as well.
that's
he
going to
just got
put John
knocked out.
Jones out.
Jones
Oh,
just went up
John
to
Jones is
4th
back in.
with a 113.0.
So Emmett Lashbrook now finds himself in 5th. So he's close to the bubble, and he's got his teammate VGO3 right behind him.
He keeps running 113.0s. It's at least a couple laps in a row. So he has consistency, but 5th place isn't really safe, and his teammate VGO3 is on the bubble, only 7 thousandths ahead of Ethan Head.
Well, and consistency isn't going to get you anywhere in qualifying. In the race, it might, but in qualifying, in order just to make the race, you got to have speed. Under a minute left.
Rumors. I don't think this has been confirmed, but supposedly David Dawn has been let go at Power Sport, and TS Media is going to replace him in Texas and Michigan.
I don't know. David Dawn did get fired.
But I didn't hear that TS was replacing him. So that...
Yeah, I haven't heard a replacement, but I knew David Dawn was fired.
So some late season, silly season here. We're in the,
that's better than early season silly season.
Oh, for sure. Oh, it's better than the preseason silly season. You know, some cars that didn't even make the start of the season. Looking at you, 04 and 07. As the timer comes to an end, drivers will be able to finish whatever lap they're on. Preston's still at the top of the board at the 112.5. He's definitely safe. Winty in second. Janza doing well as well. Then it's John Jones in the 43. Emmett Lashbrook and VGO3 is on the bubble. Ethan Head, John Felber on the outside looking in.
Tell you what, we were talking a little bit, at least I think we were, about the one being the only car from the XMRC camp that isn't in the in the race yet. Well, he's in now. Put himself in good company.
I just wanted to say hello before I set up my new monitor. Billy BB.
First of all, congrats on the new monitor purchase. Second of all, thanks for 5 months. I think that's the third 5-month sub I've gotten today. What happened 5 months ago today? Something important. Anyways, thank you so much. Appreciate you. I'm going to shout out Fiasco. Someone shout out Fiasco. We have mods. They can do that. Great guy. Great streams. Solid content. We love to see it.
I was going to say it was the start of the Sim series, but that doesn't make any sense. It's the middle of September. The Sim series started back in August. Plus, it's a Wednesday, so I'm lost here. I don't know what you did back in September.
Cigar, thanks for the gift sub. Sorry to hear it, man. Sending love your way. And it's okay if you miss the races. Don't worry about it.
It's not like you can't find them anywhere or anything.
Yeah. But yeah, hope you'll be all right. Hope your grandma's doing okay. Best of wishes here. All right, let's move our drivers into the main roster. That is the number 1 of Jared Preston Plays YT. The number 52 of Winty, who I think has been the most successful driver in that 52 car. And then Janza
sounds
in
about
47. Right. Like, he only had 5 attempts, but I think he's made most of them. John Jones in the 43s, had a decent season as well. Emmett Lashbrook in the 08 also has a chance at stealing a charter if he does well over the next 2 races. So we're going to keep an eye on him.
I think he's got more than just a chance, but we'll see. Because we know No Quarter Motorsport is going to lose at least 1 charter.
If he, in the 08, outperforms the 00 in the next 2 races by 60 points, he will be able to take that
is that 60 points
charter
per race or 60 points between
60 total?
It's like 60 total. So pretty much
it's doable.
Emmett Lashbrook has to finish a race, and he's going to beat him.
Well, Rolo's guaranteed to start. He is most definitely not guaranteed to finish.
That's pretty much how that team works. Yep. 00 and the 39. And the 0. In this and the SSAL.
Alright, so we will pull up the main roster. We'll do 55 laps, but first, 10-minute qualifying session. We'll take a look at the Chaseoffs as well. Now that everyone's getting on track. Richard Herman at the top of the standings, 13 points ahead of Carter Friesen in the 33. And it's Midlife, Xander, Hello. Some of those guys at the bottom of the Chaseoffs really going to have to put in some work today. Hunter B, DNP, Ryan Johnston. Those 3 are way down the order, and they need to do well over the next 3 races if they want any chance at the championship.
Well, and this track it's almost like a crapshoot. It's almost like Daytona, where it's pretty unpredictable in what's going to happen. We could go into the backstretch chicane and have half the field pile in, And that's just going to be the way it goes. And that could take out a lot of championship guys. So this race in the chase is certainly one that I think teams have had an asterisk next to for a while and could really hinder some guys up at the top. And it has to be absolutely perfect for those guys at the bottom, like Ryan Johnston, who have struggled in the first 2 races already and have a pretty big hole to dig themselves out of.
Yeah, like you said, completely unpredictable. I mean, you never know when someone ahead of you gets loose, hits the wall, misses the chicane. And it is a bit of a crapshoot. You know, not in the same sort of way as a plate race where anyone can do well. But if we do get a long green flag run, you have to be perfect. There's so many opportunities to mess up around this track and just ruin your entire season in one go. So for guys like this 77 of Hunter B, he's got to be perfect.
Because we're no longer in a win and you're in scenario. You can't get by with just winning a race and then all of a sudden your troubles are gone. You have to be consistently good throughout all of these 5 races and hope some of the guys towards the bottom of the grid continue to have trouble. And the guys at the bottom are going to hope the guys leading are going to have some issues to try and tighten that points battle up. It's going to be interesting to watch to see how these championship guys drive here, because Texas and Michigan, they aren't going to be as chaotic as we saw Daytona was, and as we're going to see this will be, and Martinsville's Martinsville, so kind of be all over the place. But Texas and Michigan, I think, are going to be a little more tame compared to the first 3 here in the Chaseoffs.
It's a pretty chaotic start to the Chaseoffs, isn't it? You got Martinsville, Daytona, the Roval.
It's like we took the whole field's 3 biggest nightmares and just put them back to back to back to start off the playoffs.
And it's been a damn good show a couple of weeks in a row, and I expect nothing less here from the Roval. As we're getting some of the first times in from qualifying. These are guys who started in the pits, so obviously you can see these guys are running 124s. Those are not fast. They should be able to go about at least 10 seconds quicker.
Well, yeah, that's slower than any of the laps that we saw in pre-qualifying. So we're probably going to see at least deep into the 112s, maybe even a couple 111s, depending on how close these guys are on the racetrack. There's a 113 right there, and we'll see those lap times start to speed up as already 3 minutes burned away. So these guys are running out of time. Got to get on the racetrack.
The AFK Master, top of the board with a 113.3. Last week's race winner, Rusty Broussard, with a 113.9 in second. But it all gets shaken up as some of these lap times come in. Midlife up to second. Sitting pretty. 3rd place in the Chaseoff standings right now. 3rd on the board in terms of qualifying lap times. Midlife is putting together a solid late season surge. And if he's one of the top 4 cars after Michigan, he'll be able to fight for a championship at Homestead.
And I think he'll be a guy to watch going into Homestead if he does make 4. Because he's almost pulled a Matt Kenseth and just kind of killed with consistency relatively all year long. And he's just kind of been there in those moments. Has he even won a race?
Yes, he won 1.
I thought he did.
Someone better with stats is going to have to remind me which one he won.
Yeah. Where's our resident Nick Sant?
4 top 5s, 6 top 10s. It's been a good season for the 83.
Yeah.
It has not been a good Chaseoffs for both of the Drive-Thru Racing Ventures cars. The 77, who led the points through... He won a race. He was, I think, 2nd or 3rd in the points. His teammate Chase in the 7 led the points through most of the first half of the season.
He led for a long time.
And he's sitting 11th right now.
Yeah, he the whole world just kind of came crumbling to an end. Bad race at Daytona, and then struggled last week at Martinsville. He almost needs to win this and be top 5 in the next 2 races.
He's starting in the right
now,
place.
top of the board.
112.999. Yeah. The only driver
we also
in the
know how
112
chaotic
so far.
this place can be.
Oh, yeah. So a good run from Chase. Exactly what he needs. But he's got to be on point 3 races in a row here.
David Alvarez 3rd?
Dropped down to 6th.
I know we forgot about him last
got a bunch
week,
more lap times.
What? Okay, never mind. Forget I said anything.
In the 15. Someone else who led a bunch of the points for a good amount of the season, and he's 13th in the Chaseoffs. So DS and Chase are in a pretty similar situation where they both had a just terrible luck at Daytona and Martinsville. Also,
Yep.
Enderwish, thanks for the Twitch follow. Welcome on in. Hope you're enjoying the show. Jake24 up to third. Hello, I'm you in fourth. Carter Friesen in fifth. So we're seeing a lot of the chase-off guys at the front. Ryan Johnston just jumped up to second. Another chase-off driver who's just struggled. He's 14th in points. And we've got a bit of tire smoke here in turn 4. Engine smoke.
Smoke there?
Oh, guess who it is?
Race Rider. He hit the button to make all the smoke come out of the car.
Yeah, this isn't an air show,
Bring up
buddy.
the
You
gun.
don't want the smoke. And it looks like he's going to stay out of the way of the 52. Oh, he got in the way of his teammate. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Oh,
and Hallow's sitting in 7th
Brad
right now.
Flynn gets
Brad
into him.
Flynn. Another, well, he should have been a playoff driver.
So that's going to pretty much freeze Trace in the qualifying session. He's going to be starting from the back.
Yeah, he's 35th right now. And we still only have one driver under the minute 13 bracket, and it's Chase. He's there by 1/1000th of a 1/1000th of a second. A minute 12.999.
Yeah, no. Oh, Luke Rainey does it. 112.794.
I was about to talk about Xander M. He moved up into second at that point. Now he's in third. That's something big for him because he hasn't done all that well so far in the chase-offs. But Luke Rainey popping up there, that's exactly what he needs to do.
He started the chase-offs in last place, having missed some starts with his charter taken away mid-season. His
that
team
made
owner
so much
banked
sense.
on this 2-car coming in clutch over this chase-offs period. He has to be pretty much at the front all 5 races, and he's done well so far. 7th in points, top of the standings, the fastest lap we've ever seen at the Roval here. It's looking like a good day for the 2-car, but once again, it's the Roval. Anything can happen.
Yep. We're coming to about 2 minutes left here, so these guys are going to have to give it all they have. Whatever's left of those tires, they have to use it now.
Midlife confirming that his win was at Watkins Glen. So he's loving these road courses so far this season.
Yeah, that's
Even though he's dropped down to 18th on the time board, as a lot of these guys have started moving up the order. Anderson Reed up to 4th, Mark Silas 5th, then it's DNP. I think Johnston just jumped up to 3rd place with a 113.061.
Yep. And Chase the Coyote got faster. Still not fast enough for Luke Rainey, but he gained about a 10th. He's now at a minute 12.811.
Spook Boy also jumped up. 112.8 from him as well in the 6th.
And Hallow jumped up. He takes pole, actually. He goes to the top. Minute 12.789.
Meanwhile, looks like they got the engine fired up on the 39. So he won't start from the back.
Probably got the backup out.
All right, he will start from the back. But he will at least be able to get another lap here in qualifying. Thanks for the follow, Starshine9. Welcome aboard. Hope you're enjoying the show. You are joining us at a really fun time because this Roval race is going to be a fantastic event. Also in the 0 this week, Jacob Hitz.
Yeah.
With the beautiful student
30
driver
second. You
stickers.
love to see it.
Making his 4th start here.
I
in
was
the
going to
Sim
say,
Series.
his 4th. He'll be back at Homestead to ruin the championship.
Fittingly enough, in the number 0.
Yep. It's the amount of starts he should have had this season.
As the timer comes to an end, drivers will be able to finish their final lap and set that qualifying order. As of right now, Hello, I'm you on provisional pole with that 112.789. Just barely
I think
nipping
he's
ahead
going to
of Luke
stay
Rainey.
there. I'll go
I don't
ahead
know
and
if
jinx
anyone
him. I
can
think
go
he's
that
going to
quick.
stay there. Just looking right now, everybody's kind of topping out at minute 13s here. Unless they just set a minute 12 their last time by. I don't think anybody's going to have it. I think the tires are going to be too old.
That was a damn quick lap.
Yeah, it was.
So timer's going to count down as drivers are going to be able to finish their final laps, but the order is pretty much set Hunter B fell down to 31st. We were talking about him being near the front.
Big energy.
Oh, we got more
Jeez.
energy. Rob Dillon, what's up? Thanks for the $5. Welcome on in. Appreciate the energy in the super chat. Thanks for popping in, enjoying the show. So we're going to take just a few minutes now. Now that the lineup is set based on everyone's group qualifying times, we're going to have to order them manually because it's the year 2003. So, quick export on the qualifying, and we should be able to get this stuff going. Okay, so we're gonna fake a qualifying session and then save the order and then set them all in order, and then we'll get racing. So, quick little break. Jacob will entertain you. Jacob, entertain them. Did we lose Jacob? I think we lost Jacob. Alright, cool. I think he's taking a break as well. Either way, let's get this order set. Hello on you, top of the board. Forgive me if I'm not super interesting for the next few minutes, but I have some ordering to do. I just gotta drag and drop some boys where they belong. See, apparently NASCAR 15 was on sale on Steam, but I think that was in the US only, because I looked and it was still like $20-some for a game that's 5 years old. Although I guess I've kind of been gifted more than that today, so maybe I could go buy that. Would that be interesting content, friends? Would you watch me stream NASCAR 15?
I mean,
Oh, you're back, hello.
yeah, sorry. Went to go use a bathroom really quick. I would say yes, only because NASCAR 15 is like
Good.
better than any Heat game that exists.
I've heard good things about it.
Like, it isn't. If you start in the back, the pack can kind of get a little
I hear
chaotic and just like gridlock.
Yeah, I hear it just becomes a wall.
Yeah, like if you're a Bristol, they're gonna be 4 wide and it's annoying, but it's not that bad. Truly, it's not that bad.
I might get it. I'm surprised they still sell it on Steam.
If it has multiplayer capabilities, I have it. Not on Mac, of course, but on my PC at home.
Can we confirm that? Can you play 15 online on Steam?
I don't know if the servers are still up or not.
Well, you can still play Heat Evolution. That's what blew my mind.
Well, yeah, but
I think they just use the same servers as they do for Heat 4, though.
yeah, I was just gonna say the same idiots that made Heat Evolution are still around. Kinda.
I think
All
they're
2
gonna,
people that didn't get fired.
I think they're going to change their name for the next game, by the way. Since they're out of Charlotte, I don't think they're going to call it 704 Games anymore. And they already had some sponsorship on the 32 at Daytona. I think they're going to be called Motorsport Games for whatever the next game's called.
That sounds awful.
But it makes
we are not doing
sense.
NASCAR 15 for Knockos. Nope.
No, God, no.
There's no replay system. I can't do that. There's no ticker. It's not happening.
Came from like it was motorsport.com who bought 704. So like Motorsport Games, but then it just sounds stupid. Like
bring
Motorsport
back
Games.
Judson Barry Martin Racing.
It just sounds like a bad ARCA team.
Well, it's a bad ARCA team. It's a bad game. It's just a bad game developer across the board.
Well, 704 is pretty terrible too. It's like here's
Well,
3
yeah, but
numbers. Oh, it's the area code in Charlotte? Okay. Who cares? But they're not in Charlotte anymore. They're in Miami. So like
Codemasters, are you listening? Can you buy the rights, please? Somebody? Anybody?
Well, they just bought out friggin' Slightly Mad, the guys who do Project Cars.
Say Project Cars, so I'm hoping Project Cars 3 is actually good. Somewhat.
I played the first one. It was terrible. I think
The
I
second
touched
one's
the
not
second
much
one,
better.
and yeah, it's the same thing. I also played Shift 2 and Need for Speed Shift, which is, like I've said before, it's Project Cars -1 and Project Cars -2.
The only reason I like Project Cars 2 is because there are Indy cars in it, and there's no Indy car game that exists. So other than iRacing.
Yeah, it's like, what else do you have Indy cars in? Grid Autosport. Who cares? I don't even know if they. I don't think they put them in the remade Grid. Anyways.
Because they're not in Forza, are they? I don't think they are. I don't have an Xbox, so I don't play Forza.
I don't play
know
Forza
these
either.
things.
Don't look at me. You got them in iRacing. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's the best roster talk we've ever had.
Yeah, that went by pretty quick.
Car games. Yeah, that should be my development company. Car games. We make games with
Wasn't
cars.
that the original name of Wreckfest, next car game?
Yeah, Next. That was
like
also a terrible name. Next Car Game. I guess that was like the development, but whatever.
Yeah.
Also, that used Hendrick Fun. Okay.
Beta. Okay.
Roval race. Shrimp turn 1. Be ready for it. Field is lined up on the
Radio
backstretch. Hello, MU on pole. We got a bunch of chase-off drivers at the front. The first 3 rows is all chase-off drivers. Then it's the 12 and the 22, and then another row of chase-off drivers. So you can see they're marked by the blue splitters, roof numbers, banners, spoilers, all the works. And those are the drivers fighting for a chance to battle for the championship. And they've got 3 races to put on a good enough show. Ah, I keep missing the command. Come on!
Driver's ours.
Driver's ours. 15 seconds. Good enough for me. Peep that chicane wall, by the way. All right.
Today's command, Bobby Allison. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Give your seatbelts a little tug there for me there, buddy. Get a little drink of Gatorade. Be safe. Have some fun, all right?
Bobby Allison's everywhere. He was in Montreal. He came down here to Charlotte.
Yeah.
Well, I
So
guess
one thing
were
that we didn't mention is, well, I don't think we mentioned it anyways, is that we're doing radio style for this race. Covering from the backstretch all the way up until about turn number 2. Drive-through is going to take the infield portion of the course up until NASCAR turn 2, which is actual turn like 10. It's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, it should be cool. Should be some cool action. We got a bunch of chase-off drivers fighting at the front. We have 55 laps of racing ahead of us, and it could get pretty dicey on the first lap. With all these guys starting side by side. Okay, it probably will get dicey on the first lap.
I'll be surprised if it won't. Here we go.
Let's hope
Field
we can do
comes
without a
off of
caution.
turn number 14. They're going to head into the chicane. Pace car is on pit road. And here we go. Field ready to go. Luke Rainey, hello IMU, gonna bring us down to the start through the chicane. Please don't bin it now. Green flag is in the air, and we are underway at the Roval. Down into turn number 1 they go. Here comes Chase the Coyote, looking down to the inside for the lead as they number 1 and off towards turn number 2. They're still side by side.
Down the hill, turns 3 and 4. Chase the Coyote had a good bout for the lead, but here comes the 2 of Luke Rainey to the inside. Won't get a good enough exit down the short chute from turn 4 to 5. He's going to get back in line in the top 5 or single file, but behind them, all over the place, Asteroid Strike on the inside of his teammate, the 15, as well as the 33 of Carter Friesen, as the whole field snakes their way around this infield section and back out onto the banking and into NASCAR turn 1. Pretty much single file at the front, but it's getting dicey back here. The 98, the 33, the 15. You got the 25 and the 20 as well, and this is going to get really interesting as they come down the backstretch and into the braking zone for this chicane.
Here come the leaders down through the chicane. Everybody single file. Everybody gets through side by side. Here comes Carter Free. He's got Asteroid Strike on his inside. Almost contact. Further back in the field. They're able to somehow make it through as they head towards NASCAR Turn 3, also known as Turn 13. Through Turn 14 they go. Here comes Ben Pye. He's on the inside of Jake 24. They come off of 14 and now towards this chicane. Still side by side. Almost contact. He gets turned.
Oh, he's going to be
Ben Pye
stopped
goes
on the
around.
front stretch.
He's
Boys,
going to
get
get
around
stopped
him.
right in front of the 15 of
Oh, there
DS
goes the
Gaming.
08.
Contact. Here comes Oh, they're still piling in. KHP is involved. Around goes Michael Deitch. He gets involved. Caution flag comes out as a big stack him up here on the front straightaway when Ben Pye got turned around heading into the chicane.
Oh boy, we knew it would happen. I didn't think it would happen this early. Lap
Hunter B
1.
may have gotten some damage there too. Not good for him.
Oh,
Remember, he
KHP.
started back in 31st. KHP took, I think, Emmett Lashbrook almost to the face. It was brutal. A very hard impact right around start-finish line.
Can
And
you
Ben
say
Pye is the
championship
early victim.
implications?
Ben Pye in the championship. Remember, he won the opening race at Daytona, got him blocked in, and on the first turn, or on the first lap in one of the last turns, it's Jake 24 is the guy that's just gonna. It's almost like he tried to side draft at a road course, kind of stupid. Kind of went through there. DS Gaming just gets collected, nowhere to go. He comes up the racetrack. Emmett Lashbrook makes contact, slides up the racetrack right in front of the outside line, and KHP made some very, very hard contact. And we've got more trouble in the
We've got
backstretch.
another incident here with Austin Ripp.
I think this was in the backstretch.
There was a big mess in the chicane back here.
So there was some contact in the back, in the back of the field.
Turned.
Chris gets turned around off the bumper of Brad Flynn. More cars. John Jones piles in. Looks like it's going to be Winty that gets collected. The 84 goes around, and then he's going to go up and over. He gets pushed by Winty on his roof, and then the 91 piles into him while he's upside down. Thankfully, he hit the right side of the roof instead of the left side of the roof. A big crash.
He just hit the curb too much. He saw the mess with the 91 in the wall, trying to stay out of it, just eats too much curb on entry, and you can see
Hunter
the rear suspension
almost went around.
Go from fully extended to fully compressed, spins him around.
Just can't turn.
And
bounces off the 0-2.
Oh, boy.
And Chris just piles it in. He would have gotten away without any damage, and the mech piles in as well.
Yeah.
Chris would have had no damage. He only spun it until here.
John
and that's
Jones
going to leave the
like
84 out of the race for sure.
And then it was further up the field. We saw the whole incident with Ben Pye getting stuck in the middle of the track. I mean, that was just Jake coming down into his
crashes. Corner. I didn't even realize we were under caution there because we were at that point. So these guys reckon coming back to the caution flag.
DS just had nowhere to go. Ben Pye finally got it turned around.
Richard Herman almost got collected in that. He just barely gets by on the inside.
That's your points leader, Richard Herman.
Same thing with Savage Toy Show, just barely squeaking by.
Woo.
Very, very close with that 53.
And Lashbrook just gets into him.
Yep, Lashbrook just had nowhere to go. CodyHGaming got a piece of it. Deitch went around. JR Preston plays, got squeezed up into the outside wall as well.
Oh, boy.
So a big crash on the opening lap. Two big crashes to start this one out here at the Roval.
And we're going to have some pit stops here at the back with some of the damaged cars. Obviously, the 20 of Ben Pye, KHP, they're probably going to pull the front end off of that car. The 08, the 15, and of course these guys at the back, the 91, the 52. And they've retired Austin Ripp, who's already up on his lid. So that 84 is done for the day. And looks like Chris is done as well. KHP, I think, is out. Yeah.
No real championship implications with that first wreck of the back straightaway. The championship implications came here on the front stretch with Ben Pye getting turned around. When you've got an accident up at the front of the field and a lot of the chase-off guys are in the front and the middle of the pack, it's just chaos for everybody to get by. Everybody that has blue on their cars does not want to be involved in it, does not want to hurt their chances in making the Final Four. So a lot of chaos going through the minds of some of these guys as they're trying to avoid that 20 coming back up onto the racetrack.
Hi, Kingster. Thanks for the shrimp biddies.
Is that a King's Taco riding a shrimp?
Also, Jack gave shrimp biddies at the start. Thank you as well. KHP's out. I mean, that's probably going to be it for his championship fight, unless he pretty much wins both Michigan and Texas.
And even then, he's going to need some other guys to have some bad luck in the next 2 weeks and finish poorly here today.
Oh, boy.
So KHP won't get last place points. He'll finish 40th.
Check out the front end of the 52. We're just talking about how great of a job Winty did getting into the show.
Yeah, now it looks like a modified on lap 2.
And he just got collected by people losing it in the chicane. I mean,
Looks like that car came from Martinsville.
yeah, just a total
KH
victim in the
Ripp
incident.
01. There it is.
My God, Spitfire.
It's creative. I like it, but still.
All right. These guys pace pretty slow. We're going to do a quick little jump ahead here.
A little speed them up, yeah.
Yeah, we'll pick them up
Going
coming
green
out of
this
this game.
time?
Going green this time.
Awesome.
Kingster.
What the?
King's Talk will cheered.
Oh, the bank just called. They're going to have to foreclose on his home.
You're going to get evicted. You crazy bastard. 2,000? Why?
And he
You
already
made too much
donated
today.
1,000
Yeah.
already.
1,000 plus $50 on a super chat. You're wacko. Stop. Crazy. All right. Well, this race of the Sim series is brought to you by Kingster Cole.
And the next one, and the next one, and the next one.
I think he bought out the rest of the season. Anyways,
Yeah.
Pace
Here we
Pace
go.
van is in.
Here comes Hallow IMU. He'll lead the field back down to the restart. He was able to get away just fine on that first one. We'll see what he can do on this restart. Green flag back up into the air. Away they go. They head towards Shrimp turn number 1. We got a big stack up. Here comes Big Spook Boy. 3 wide to the bottom in turn 1. He's going to put Luke Rainey in the middle. It's going to put Chase the Coyote on the outside. They head to turn number 2. Still 3 wide for second. Look out.
Oh, 3 wide through turns 3 and 4 is so dangerous. Spook Boy's really pushing it, but he's still holding on to the outside here on Luke Rainey. I think he got a better corner exit. Chase the Coyote's going to end up in second, but McSpook Boy with a daring move is going to pull it off, and we have a caution.
I think they might have wrecked in turn 2.
Michael Deitch again?
Michael Deitch with a lot of damage.
Well, they're
My
going to
guess is
race
they
it back
just-
here. So let's take a
My
look at
guess
the
is they
leaders. I
just
think it's
stacked it up.
pretty well sorted at this point, though. Hello, I'm you again with a great restart. He is way out front.
I mean, he's going. He's got 10, 15 car lengths between him and the next car in the 7. Everybody single file throughout the top 5, make it the top 10 as they get through the back straightaway chicane just fine. Here they come through turn 13, NASCAR turn 3. There's some English for you. Still side by side in the back of the pack as Midlife is just losing spots left and right. He's going to be side by side with Rusty Broussard as they come down into the chicane. Please don't take each other out. Still side by side, almost beating and banging as they come through the chicane. Midlife is going to lose both spots there and wind up behind him as they get to the caution flag. Now let's take a look and see what caused that accident with
Thanks
Michael
for the shrimp
Deitch.
biddies, Kingster.
I think this happened in turn 2.
It was Winty again. Oh, guys.
Oh, and he gets into John Jones.
Jones misses the entry, goes wide. Winty gets into him and just gets turned in front of the 57 coming across the track.
Hard
And
into the
Lashbrook
inside
gets
wall, back up
collected.
into the outside wall. So damaged race cars get even more damage. And we're only 5 laps into the race, not even 4 laps into the race.
Oh, there's nothing Lashbrook could have done.
Yeah.
Just trying to get through there, and he just picked the wrong side.
And nothing Deitch really could have done there. That just happened right in front of him, right into his lap.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have slammed on the brakes, but he didn't know that he was going to have a car cut across his nose like that. John Jones was probably the luckiest guy out of that.
Well, he
It's a
sort of
little bit of a
caused it.
tap,
He
but-
goes wide into turn. Oh my God, more bits. Stop. Kingster, stop.
X100. SKKSKKSKSKSKSKSKSKSK this go girl.
A for effort. You tried, and I appreciate that. Thanks for the 100 biddies. Jones just went wide. I mean, he's
Yeah.
2 lanes off
Jones
where he
went
should
wide,
be.
but Winty went up a little bit to try and give Deitch some room because he knew Deitch had a run, but he just misjudged where he was at. And
Yeah, got loose trying to keep it off the 43, just barely tapped him, and then comes across into Deitch, and you got, walls on either side.
Ben Pye almost got collected.
Ben Pye he just hit the gas on the outside here. Let's ride on board
Yeah.
at the 20.
And he almost caught the outside wall then afterwards.
Just barely squeezing through. Same thing with Mech. I mean, he had to get on the brakes here, I think.
Yeah. sees his teammate get involved, he's just going to cut to the inside and barely get
so
blocked.
close. My
Kind of
goodness.
drifted it there on the bottom.
Well, we're going to have another chance at pit stops. I don't think we're going to see any of the leaders coming in, though. Let's
Back
actually
behind the pace fan.
check the run real quick. How far can these guys go with fuel? 44. So they will have to stop once. At least once this race.
Now, if we get a caution every single lap, they might save enough, but...
Maybe. Michael Deitch, very angry on the radio. Just, again, completely a victim in that incident. Nothing he could have done. And that frog ain't looking too sweet anymore.
Not at all.
So once again, we're going to try and skip ahead to some action here. As I think Deitch is going to be the only car to pit, as they're going to have to do a lot of work on that 57 car.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be another modified.
Looks like
Got some other cars on pit road, though. Janza.
Anderson Reed as well.
Reed. Yep.
They're going to have to wait for the field to pace around, and they'll join them at the back here. So we're going to skip on over to this restart once again, and hopefully get some green flag racing.
Any green flag racing.
Please.
Haven't even made a lap yet. A full lap without dying.
Well,
Yeah, the Bush crash at the Roval. There you go.
Hello, Amuse had a couple of good starts. Held off some hard charges from the 7 and the 6 and the 2. Those guys 3 wide on the last restart. So I'm sure it's going to be interesting at the front again. This time, we're going to
But
restart.
if he gets another good restart,
Well,
he's not going to have much to worry about because he's going to get away and then they're going to wreck him. This is a perfect strategy for him to win the race.
well, soon we're going to get to the point where these guys might have to pit. I don't know if they can save 6 laps of fuel. Kingster, oh my god.
It's going to be tough.
X159.
Thanks for the biddies.
Driven 1 disappointed.
Because that was a weird
underscore
number. I
TK.
think that means he's out of biddies. But meanwhile, here they come
Let's hope.
into the chicane and into the restart zone.
Oh, we got energy as well. Thank you, JL22 for the $7. All right, let's go, Great.
Here comes Hallow IMU back into the restart zone. Green flag back into the air. We'll try this again. They head toward shrimp turn 1. Here
Is
comes,
that a King's Taco riding a shrimp?
I'm forgetting
Nothing.
names. Chase the Coyote. He's to the inside as they turn 2.
And once again, they're 3 wide behind them. This time it was Xander M sticking it on the inside, but McSpookboy's going to have to hold off a charge from Luke Rainey in the 2. Chase had a look at the lead, but he couldn't pull it off. He's going to drop in behind the 85, but still pretty close behind. Bit of a gap here to 3rd place with the 2 and the 6 battling, but Luke Rainey's going to hold on to that 3rd place spot, and it looks like we managed to stay green through the first half of the lap. That much is pretty impressive. The 53 of Herman, the points leader on the inside of the 60 of Savage Toy Show. This is a battle a bit further down the pack for around 12th place with the 61 of Pure and the 11 of David Alvarez side by side behind them. But they're going to be side by side into the braking zone for the chicane.
The leaders get through just fine here, side by side between Savage.
Herman goes around.
Herman goes around. David, that's Pure that piles in. Midlife piles in. The AFK Master piles
Priya
in.
gets
Brad
turned
Flynn
on the
goes
exit, it's
around.
chaos.
Everybody's around. Priya spins. The caution is out. Rolo's involved. Ben Pye's gonna miss another one, and a big pile him up in the backstretch chicane. For the second time, we get a wreck on the backstretch, and it is going to take out a lot of chase drivers as Ben Pye leaning on Rolo as they come through the chicane on the front straightaway. Take the caution flag. Hallow will remain the leader, and we almost made a lap, but instead it's a crash at the back half of the field.
It's looking like
It
Bristol,
puts
isn't
us
it?
under caution for the 3rd time, and apparently you don't have the ticker up.
I do.
Oh. Okay.
I
don't know.
I'm looking at it. I can see the tickers up.
I don't know. TS said ticker?
Ticker's there.
So
We
they're
can't
gonna
go a
try and
lap
go-
under green. Oh, it was Herman. I think he just hit the
Yep,
curb
it was
and
Herman.
lost it.
Herman got the...
Didn't make any contact with Savage and just spun it. Contact with Pure. And then everyone else comes piling in.
David, Rusty Broussard. You need to look at Rusty. He comes sliding in over that curb, bounces off of David. Both cars get going straight and keep going.
Keep an eye on the Napa 55. Smacks the curb. Yeah, they're
Rusty.
okay. They're all right.
I mean, what a save he did. Carnation to CodyHGaming
Priya-
gets through it. Priya spun, got hit by her teammate, and then spun it again.
Priya did all right.
Spun it twice.
Just ran over too much curb trying to stay out of the mess. Gets
Yeah,
hit by
and
her
then
own
gets
teammate.
packed by her teammate.
Oh, it's
And then
Fireball.
coming through here, Fireball's the one that spins her around.
It's just a log jam. Everyone's trying to get positions before the start-finish line. The 9 turns the 41. How did John Jones and Rolo... They just went around at the same time.
Yeah. Well, John Jones came back up on the racetrack and bounced off Rolo, and they just couldn't hang on to it.
So most of the damage came from Priya getting smacked by her own teammate.
Yep. I'm sure that's going to go over well.
Oh, boy.
And no, we have not made a single lap under green yet.
We've gotten most of a lap a few
Yeah,
times.
we've gotten close. We've gotten to the backstretch twice.
Every time you lick a stamp, you consume a 1/10 calorie.
Thanks, Kingster, for the stay high. And the fun fact. Now you know. Bottom split night in America intensifies.
That sounds about right.
Also, I'm sorry it was right when we were going green, but thank you so much, Team JL22, for the $7 super chat as well. Trying to get this in the break
What if
between
you
all of
eat
the
the
action.
stamp?
I'm glad we got Kingster to actually speak.
Yeah, really, he's speaking more than he's donating a little bit.
It's great. You love to see it.
Okay, so Deuce coming onto pit road. Looks like Asteroid Strike's going to come onto pit
as
road.
well.
Pure,
he's
go
got a bit
figure,
of
he got some
damage.
damage. Yep.
And a bunch of the guys at the back. The 1, the 02, the 53 of Herman, the 9, the 97. I mean, if they pit now, they could go to the end. So,
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they could end up with track position if we get more cautions. I don't know. We don't know what the strategy is going to look like, just because we don't know what the rest of the race is going to look like. Are they going to keep
Is that a
wrecking, or can we get some
King's
green
Taco
flag
riding
racing
shrimp?
going?
The average
Kingster
condom
again.
shelf
I think you
life is
mean
2
green flag
years.
wrecking. Because that's all we've seen so far.
Yeah. Oh, they pulled the rear end
And
off the 53.
Spaghetti-O, black flag, mechanized chaos.
What?
Don't ask me why, don't ask me how, but he's got a black flag. He'll have to serve it.
I don't know how he got a black flag.
Don't ask me.
I got nothing.
Well, my guess is it. Oh wait, it's gone.
No, but it's
So
it might be back. I think it's gone just because it says it was pitting. Did
maybe.
he pass under yellow?
Well, that or it would have been something he did before the caution came out, or once the caution came out, or something.
I got nothing. Unless he hit the line. No, he should be fine. Anyways, penalty for the 97.
Is
Not
that
sure
a
why.
King's Taco riding a
Kingster.
shrimp?
Jesus
Did
Christ.
you know shrimps?
And Winty is out of the race, in case they're doubt that. I don't think we talked about it under the last caution, but
Well, involved in 2 different incidents. Not a good day for the 52.
4
Nice to
drivers
make it
out.
this far.
38 remain. We'll see how many make it past this one.
All right, let's try this again. Believe it or not, we're almost a fifth of the way through this race.
That's sad. 7 laps under caution. Jeez.
Is that a man riding a shrimp?
Thanks, Kingston. Jesus Christ.
Is that a King's Taco riding a shrimp? SHRIMPY.
Shrimpy. All right. Pace Van's in.
At this rate,
Anderson
this race
Reed
is
is in
gonna
as
end at
well.
midnight.
So
Anderson Reed.
12's coming in on the restart. He's going to lose some time in a lot of spots, but here comes the rest of the field to take the green flag.
Yeah, he didn't pit that last time by, nor did he have a black. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that. Meanwhile, green flag's back out. Here's Hallow IMU. He'll lead. And here we're going to go 3 wide for the lead. Luke Rainey to the inside of Chase the Coyote. He's going to the inside of Hallow IMU in number 2. Still 3 wide for the lead.
Down the hill, turns 3 and 4. 3 wide for the lead. Are you kidding me? Hello, I'm you having to fend off an attack from the 7 and the 2 of Luke Rainey, but he's got the 6 and the 92 behind him. Looks like they got it all sorted out as they come down the short chute, but the 22 of Mark Silas peek into the inside of Ryan Johnston, but they're going to stay single file top 10 for now as they go up the hill again, turns 5, 6, 7, 8, back onto the banking. No one close enough to make a move until we go back here to David Alvarez and Savage Toy Show running side by side. Good run from the 11 so far. He's going up into the top 10 with this move, and the 55 and the 95, both of the Carnation Motorsport entries right behind them. But where do they go as they come down the backstretch for the chicane?
Looks like Rusty Broussard's going to try and make it 3 wide. He is going to go wide. David, that's some way. Meanwhile, behind him, gaming.
Smacked by Pure.
Around. He gets killed by Pure.
Deitch.
Pure's around. Michael Deitch with more damage. DS Gaming barely gets by. I think that was Mech that was running the outside wall. Caution flag comes back out. Mech still has a black flag, and he's not going to be able to serve it now because of the caution. Here they come down into the front stretch chicane. Everybody's able to behave themselves, bringing it back to the caution flag. And it was Jacob Hitz bouncing off of CodyHGaming that caused that mess. And it looks like Pure's going to be out.
Wow.
Pure's going to pit, and I think Pure is going to be done here at the Roval. More championship implications.
It's me, Kingster, by the way. Also,
Is
they
that a King's
came
taco
so
riding
close to
shrimp?
getting through the
He's
chicane.
better at racing.
It was at the
You
oh,
are-
Is it
Pure's
the back
out.
half of the
Pure's out.
Yeah. Well, Pure pitted before pits were open. That's a key sign to show you then he's going to be out. Same thing with Michael Deitch. Both gone.
That's Deitch again.
So
Just
Michael
wrong
Deitch
place,
in like his
wrong
4th
time.
wreck of the day. And he just piles it into the spinning
Oh.
0. Student driver, stay clear. Clearly somebody didn't get the memo.
Tried to.
He's on Cody's bumper. Cody moves up the racetrack. Hitz tries to fit the gap. Then Julio Caesar trying to go 3 wide. And
Oh,
just
Pure.
ping-ponging off of him. And Pure had nowhere to go but right into the 0 of Jacob Hitz. And that was Mech that squeezed by up on the outside
Go
wall.
on board with Mech here. That was.
Yeah, he had a great
he's
view of
running
it.
out of space.
Just barely squeaked by. He almost collected DS Gaming there, too.
We found a little gap.
Michael Deitch was nice enough to look in his mirror and leave that gap there.
Well, I'd love to do some racing here, but these guys can't get to the backstretch chicane without chaos ensuing.
Yeah.
Spent so much of this race under yellow.
4 yellow flags, 7 laps under yellow, 11 laps complete.
And everyone's coming in now.
And
Pit
the
windows
floodgates have opened.
Wow. Yep, that's
Everybody.
the entire field.
And I mean, everybody. This is going to be a busy pit road. So I'm assuming, well, yeah, if they pit here, they can pretty much make it to the end. Cautions would definitely help them.
So let's take a look at the leaders here. The 7 of Chase the Coyote, the 8 of Hello I'm You. Looks like Hello's a bit of rear damage. Probably from some checkup. I don't even know.
Maybe. Well, it hasn't hurt him so far. He's still been able to leads.
And the pace van all alone going through turn 2.
Yeah, well, if Hallow doesn't win this race off pit road, it's going to hurt him. He's got the first stall. And really, there's no excuse for him not getting off
Is
pit
that a
road except for
King's
the
taco
damage.
riding
Chase the
shrimp?
pass him.
Almonds are
So
part
is
of the
Luke
peach
Rainey.
family.
I think they were
Hallow
fixing the
IMU's gonna
damage on the
get
rear
out
end.
third, fixing whatever damage that they had. Carter Friesen is into the top 5.
Fixing damage on the 85, and he's going
Carter
to lose the
Friesen.
lead.
Friesen gains 3 spots on pit road, jumping from 8th up into 5th.
Almonds are part of the
So
peach
Carter
family?
Friesen looking strong once again on the road course. Be big if he could get a win here.
Boy, his cars are looking pretty wrecked.
They're almost wrecking coming off the pit road.
Oh boy. Well, I've said it a few times before. Let's try this again.
Yep.
But this time with the new leader. Chase the Coyote, then Luke Rainey, then Hello I'm You, who's down to 3rd. Mark Silas up to 4th. Carter Friesen up to 5th.
What incarnation? He gained
A
over
lot.
10 spots.
I don't know if he gained over 10, because I think he had an early pit box. So he got up before the line.
Oh, maybe. I don't remember him being that close to the front, though.
He definitely gained a few spots.
Yeah.
All right, try this again. Lights are out in the pace van. Chase the Cody's your new leader. Let's see if we can please go a lap under green. Come on, guys.
Pace car is in.
Van.
Sure. Here's Chase the Coyote, gonna try and bring them down to the restart right now. Mech is begging for us to stay green, simply so he can serve the pit road or whatever penalty he has. Green flags back in the air. They head towards turn number 1. A little bit of a stack up. Here comes Mark Silas. He's to the inside. Same thing with Savage Toy Show. They'll be side by side for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Pretty much as they head through turn 2.
Hello, Mew gets a good exit through 2. He's going to have the inside through 3 and 4, and it looks like he's going to be able to stay clear of Mark Silas and hold on to 3rd place. Behind them, Carter Friesen, Savage Toy Show. They're side by side. Friesen just gets up in line, barely clear of the 60, putting a lot of trust in his spotter as they go single file through turns 5, 6, 7, and 8. Carnation a little bit wide in turn 6, but I think he's got it under control.
Shrimp Day is May 9th.
National Shrimp Day is May 9th? Thanks, Kingster. I'm learning things today. The field comes single file through NASCAR 1 and 2. Hopefully, they can make it through the chicane, but Hunter B and VGO3, they're going to fight for it. This battle for 12th.
Well, keep their eyes on the back of the field. That's where everything is congested up. We've seen it time and time again as they head through the backstretch. Hunter B trying to get around the outside. Almost bumper. Meanwhile, we got trouble. It's Asteroid Strike and Fireball. Brad Flynn is around. He's going to collect McSpook Boy, another championship contender.
Oh,
and I think I saw,
goodness.
Yeah, Emmett Lashbrook is involved. The caution is out again, and the backstretch is bedlam.
Whoa, guys, you can't do that.
They're going 4 wide heading into the chicane. They're going to make it work some. DS Gaming's going to lose 2 spots. Anderson Reed and Jacob Hitz get by. Meanwhile, the backstretch has another crash, and it was about 3 separate crashes combined into 1.
They almost went 4 wide into the front stretch chicane. And DS Gaming, I think, just stamped on the brakes and said, okay, you guys go ahead. Let's get this sorted out. Keep those cars clean. Meanwhile, the chicane again.
Is that a King's Taco riding a shrimp?
Oh my god, King's
It's going to be the 98 and the 9 that make the first contact. The 98 just gets turned into the wall. Very, very hard hit. And then behind.
Oh, it was Fireball sticking on the inside.
Up. Yeah, and Julio kind of pinched Asteroid Strike down, but he probably didn't know that they were
3 wide in the chicane.
Yeah, he probably didn't know that they were going 3 wide. There's not enough. And it's going to cost the 98 and the 9 a hard hit into the wall. And then cars just trying to avoid. McSpook Boy gets taken out. Where is the 16 going? Hello, not even trying to make the chicane.
Jump! Oh my god!
Just absolutely takes him out. The 9 gets collected again. Brad Flynn is a serial killer out here. Just took him out. That's team orders.
Spook Boy just minding his own business. He's just trying to get through the chicane.
Motorsports out here just ordering that their drivers take out other drivers in the playoffs. My goodness.
I don't know if I've ever seen a line like that. Would have been just fine
if it wasn't for Brad Flynn just Dukes of Hazarding over the chicane.
I mean, he hit the jump on the turtles and just goes straight across. DS Gaming is so lucky to get through that. I mean, he was inches away from the 16 coming across the track. And then the 9 Fireball, just nowhere to go. Oh my lord. Thanks, Kingster, for more biddies. It's just an endless stream, right?
Jesus so we'll Christ. Try it again.
That's what we do.
Hunter, there were a lot of tests, and none of them did this.
I tested this track extensively, and this did not happen. Savage is pitting, as is DNP, who has damage.
Yeah, that's DNP.
47
Janza,
to 0-1.
Back half of the field, John Jones.
Oh my goodness.
Rolo.
Let's please get some racing.
Savage, you were in 6th. You just pitted, so you're not in 6th.
Please.
This is the right track and the right I&I.
Yes, it is.
He didn't screw up this week, guys. And Mech still hasn't been able to serve that black flag. There are 36 cars left. How Mech isn't black flagged at this point, I don't know.
Well, unless they get a start, he might get DQ'd. I mean, they just have to make a lap under green. They just have to get to the pits before the caution comes out.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Is that a man riding a shrimp?
Kingster, Jesus Christ.
Is that a King's Taco riding a shrimp? To drag -69.
So the pace van makes the hard left turn onto pit road again, but keep the keys in the ignition because we're probably going to need it in about 40 seconds. Here comes the field, down through the front stretch chicane,
They might have to
into
refuel the pace
final
van.
corners. Green flag is going to be back in the air. Chase the Coyote is going to bring us down to the restart this time. Green flag in the air. Here they come. Down in through the quad oval, I guess you can call it, into turn number 1. Mark Silas, Hallow IMU side by side. They head through turn number 2, still side by side for.
Chase the Coyote got a great start. He's way ahead of the 2 of Luke Rainey, but the 22 of Silas trying to send it in on the 85. Now under attack from Carter Friesen in the 33, and it looks like the rest of the pack starting to sort themselves out a little bit more. We're getting these faster cars to the front and those damaged cars to the back, but it's still too wide through turns 6 and 7 here with VGO3 and CodyHGaming, as well as David Alvarez and Hunter B behind them. Side by side as they come onto the banking. The 82 and the 77 getting real close to the wall, but as long as they don't go 3 wide through the damn chicane again, we should be okay. But here's Julio Caesar and Trace Ryder side by side down the backstretch.
2 drivers that have wrecked a lot. Here comes CodyHGaming and VGO3. They're going to side by. They're going to make it through just fine. So far, it looks like everybody's going to make Kane. Oh my goodness, they made it.
Hallelujah.
So now they're going to wreck in the front stretch of Kane. Here they come. Here
that
comes
a
your
King's
leader. Here
Taco
comes
riding a shrimp?
Chase the Coyote. He's
I'll
out in
stop
front.
cheering
Single
if you
file
make
the
it
top
off.
10. As they come through the front stretch of Kane, they're going to try and finish this darn thing. Expect to see Mech come onto pit road. They're side by side behind him. They're still not wrecking. And here they come back through into Shrimp turn 1. And Carnation out in front of Jake 24. That's for 6th.
Carnation in front of Jake 24. It's like iOS Season 1 all over again, and Jake is hungry. He's all over the rear end of that 95. But it looks like pretty much the top half of the field all strung out single file, and for once I think that's exactly what we wanted to see. But further back, some of these damaged cars still battling hard. You see Mick Spookboy in the 6, Anderson Reed in the 12. They're going side by side. That's for 23rd place. As we watch the rest of the field in the background file out onto the banking, pretty much all single file. Anderson Reed is not going to give up the fight, though. Stuck on the outside, that's going to give an opportunity for Jans in the 47 to go in the bottom, and this could get interesting in the chicane. The 47's got a lot of speed.
Right on the bumper of the 12. Here they come off of turn number 10 down towards turn number 11 and 12. Attack 47 goes a little bit wide, and the 0 of Jacob Pitts is right there to cover the spot. Here they come now into NASCAR turn 3, also known as turn 13 for those of you at home keeping score. Through the final couple of corners, and the caution is out.
Caution is out again.
Not sure what this one is for. Side by side into the final chicane between hits and some others. Mech was able to serve. Mech was able to serve his black flag.
It's Lashbrook. What?
Lashbrook just lost it by himself.
The caution's already
And we
out.
get a caution because of it. Oh, no, we don't.
We're going to have to keep an eye on the
was already
pace,
out.
man. We got to find this caution. Yeah, caution's already out.
Let's take a look.
What's the cause of this one?
So there the caution's for.
Chicane.
Or there the caution's out.
Oh, it's Cody. Cody's in the wall.
Oh, Cody biffed it.
He just lost it on his own. He was running
Cody
in 9th
HGaming?
place in his own
flight from
branded
Daytona-
chicane.
The flight
a
from
King's
Daytona
Taco
tired him
riding
out,
shrimp?
and around he
Rip me
went.
some milk or something. SK,
Oh.
SK, SK.
He
And
just,
he barely caught the wall, and that's your caution flag.
oh, he tapped.
Okay,
Priya a
I can
little
see
bit.
how the caution came out there.
Yeah.
As he almost took out Priya and Ben Pye.
Well, we finally get
Oh,
some green
goodness.
flag racing, and a little thing
We
like
had
that
one-
brings out the caution again. Ah!
One green flag lap without a caution.
Oh, boy.
17 laps complete.
Hate to see it.
11 of them under caution.
Kingster, you said you'd stop if we made it a lap. We made a damn lap. Stop giving me money. All right. Any takers for pit road? Let's find out. Everybody. Wow. Okay.
Is that a man riding a
I think they want tires.
Is that a
Jan's
King's
is
Taco
staying out?
riding a shrimp?
Am I seeing that
No
right?
sound effect V2 OK Boomer.
Yeah, he's going to stay out here. Well, he pitted under that last caution, I believe. Same thing with John Jones. They both pitted 2 laps
this is
ago.
getting interesting now. So new cars at the front playing that pit strategy. And I think Janza is going to be your new leader, and John Jones is going to be second. And then it looks like DNP and Mech is in fourth.
What?
After
having to serve
he was
the
half
black
a lap
flag,
behind the
he's
field.
fourth.
Oh my goodness.
Talk about lucky.
And here come the leaders behind them. Hello, I'm you, Carter Friesen. Where's Chase? Chase lost a bunch of spots. He was in the lead.
It was just a long pit stop.
Oh, I think these guys might have done 2 tires.
Well, take a look at Hello, because
no tires,
Hello
Carter
left.
Friesen. Yeah, I don't
Hello
think they
left
took tires.
early. I think he only took tires. Oh, no, he didn't take any
Fuel
tires.
only.
You're right.
So that's why they lost spots. The 7 and the 2 took tires, and a lot of the other cars did fuel only. Oh boy! So we got all sorts of strategies. Guys not pitting, guys taking no fuel, guys taking all the tires.
We're gonna see a wreck in turn 2, is what you're telling me.
Oh boy! I just want some green flag racing, man.
Well, you came to the wrong track. See you in Texas.
I think Texas and Michigan are just going to be a breath of fresh air. After Martinsville and this.
And Daytona.
Daytona was decently clean.
Yeah.
It just
Wasn't too bad.
Yeah, and it got to the end and there were cars off base.
Just a few.
Next core race is Thursday, and I believe it's at Iowa. So, yeah, in 2 days at Iowa, 8 p.m. You know, usual stuff.
Imagine watching the core race.
Shut up. Let's try this again.
Sim seriously is where it's at.
Yeah, the core race doesn't have enough caution. This has too many. Oh, wait, is it
So
Auto Club?
Janza now
Oh, you're right,
leads.
it's Auto Club.
Wow.
Oops, I run that.
And you help run it, yep. Well, I mean, the same thing happened. What the hell? Here we go. Green flag in the air. Janza, then John Jones, then DNP, and then the rest. You've got Mac there as well. I think that's Hallow taking a peek to the inside, side-by-side through Shrimp, turn 1. And they're going 3 wide as they head for turn 2. Good luck.
King's Taco riding a shrimp?
Kingster,
Next clown
stop.
wheel Thursday, then Kappa.
Also, yes, next clown reel is Thursday. Anyways, top of the field.
Can we get back to the race, please?
Hello, I'm you. Gets around the outside of Mech. Maybe. Finally does it. He's up into 4th. Some of these guys still out of position from not pitting as the top 3 are. Mark Silas trying to get past the 97 as well. Let's take a look at the first cars with tires. Chase the Coyote and the number 2 of Luke Rainey. They're both trying to make their way through here, but Rainey's got his teammate Preston in front of him. Chase with a whole gaggle of cars in front of him, the 25, the 39, the 83, into the braking zone.
Here they come down into the backstretch chicane. They're side by side, and guys in trouble. Midlife has a ton of damage. Rusty
Oh, it's a log
piles
jam
in. Luke Rainey's
again.
around. It's bedlam in the backstretch chicane. 5-10 cars go spinning, crashing. They're rolling now. The caution's back out. Another car goes around. I'm not sure who that was. Oh, it was Savage. Is that Savage Toy Show? I'm not really sure. I think Mixed Boot Boy has some more damage now. Luke Rainey involved. Ben Pye with damage. Midlife with a ton of damage. Not what he needs to see. And here they come into the final chicane. You got CodyHGaming and Fireball battling for like 30th. Let's just take a look at the stupid replay, man. Something happened in front of Midlife, and it wound up in Midlife's.
Not a lot of visibility from inside that car.
Yeah, that thing's going to become a modified if it comes back out on the racetrack. That's for sure.
Boy, he kept that car so clean.
Is that
Until
a King's
this,
Taco
it was
riding
actually
a shrimp?
contact in front of him. It was
Oh, no.
Rusty just backed up the corner.
I think he just got ass packed. I believe that's the technical term in play here. They're just trying to make the corner, and Midlife just packs him
Midlife
in.
just sent it. I don't know if he lost the brakes or what. Jake 24 gets involved. Richard Herman goes. Yeah, if K-Master gets involved,
There's Fireball. It was all caused by the ass packing from the 83.
So
then
the ass pack sets off the big one. Yeah, so Savage did get clobbered. I think he got clobbered by his teammate there as well.
Yeah,
oh, no, we got clobbered by Jacob
He got
Hitz.
tapped by the 98. There's the 12.
And the 98, Anderson Reed piles it in.
Jeez.
Man. This was the big one.
This damn chicane.
And I mean everybody. 5, 10 cars just pile it in. Broussard first car sideways thanks to the ass pack by the 83 who just sent it. He wouldn't have made the corner there even if there was a car in front of him. He just would have sailed right up through it and cleaned everybody else out. That's why I think he had to have something go wrong with his brakes. Because he just flew in there.
And here comes Trace,
also, Emmett
and here comes
Lashbrook
everybody
out
else.
of the race.
I mean,
he was out from one of the earlier wrecks.
Look at this mess.
And a lot of chase-off drivers, a lot of blue. Herman, Priya got some damage. Ben Pye, Luke Rainey.
Nothing they could have done.
The 7 barely made it through. Almost got taken out by the 1.
Almost got through and just had a little bit of contact afterwards.
Yep. The 9 goes around. CodyHGaming gets a piece of it. Here comes the 60. Oh.
And it was once they were past the wreck that really
send
did
the
damage.
60. Oh my gosh.
Good lord.
Mac, you're in 6th. I don't know how, but you're in 6th.
So Janza leads. Oh, what?
Oh my god.
They just lost the motor.
He hit the button to make all the smoke come pouring out of that thing. Oh my god.
What?
Oh no, the leader.
Hi guys.
We
DT
blew
here
up,
now
Chad.
to
Yeah,
test
we're
the
gonna need some stuff here.
Shut up, Kingster.
Talk to us, buddy.
I did test it. It didn't do this.
It didn't do this either.
From
but
the lead of the race.
the lead of the race. And now he's going to be all the way back in 35th. As long as nobody else retires between now and by the time he gets to pit road. It's like Kyle Busch from the race yesterday. He's blowing up and he's still making laps.
Oh, what? They're not done.
Oh no, Mark Silas is around. Mech gets damage. Under caution, guys.
Oh boy. Well,
caution.
47 got stuck in the chicane. And it looks like
stuck
everyone
on a
got
curb.
through.
Mech takes a top 5 and gets damaged because of it.
So John Jones is your new leader.
John Jones is leading this race. What?
Mark Silas is in the pits.
Of course.
Everyone else that has damage is in the
24's
pits.
in.
Oh, it's
No
getting
kidding.
busy.
Jans is in the pits.
Oh, he's
Rusty
getting a
Broussard's
toe
on
back
pit
there.
road. Probably gonna fix his ass.
Jans is officially out.
Yep. Oh, Midlife retired. Midlife's done.
Midlife is done. Anderson Reed
So-
is done.
So Janza's gonna be.
You're giving me. You gave
that
yourself
a
too
King's
much
Taco
power with the
right in the
shrimp
shrimp?
bitties, Kingster. I'm gonna
See
be
you
honest
later,
with you.
Daddy DT.
Janza
Good God.
is going to be 34. It's a piston for him, and Anderson Reed had a fuel line. But Janza's going to be behind Anderson Reed.
Oh my
So
goodness.
Midlife gets the worst out of this.
Yeah, he's behind all of them.
Wow.
Oh
And we're
boy.
not even halfway.
We haven't done any actual racing. We've done one lap. One lap under green.
7 cautions, 14 laps, and we've been here for an hour.
Good God. Good God.
All right.
Try some racing.
Nah, that'd be too easy.
John Jones leads. DNP
John
10 is
Jones.
behind him. Hello MU back up to 3rd. Mech is in 4th. Then it's Carter Freeze.
Carter. And Carnation. What?
Yeah.
Julio Caesar 11th. Trace Ryder 13th.
Here's what's left of the field. Green flag again.
Actually, there's still a lot of cars left. Green flag. Here they go. Up the gears they go. John Jones pulls ahead, and here comes Savage. He's got help from Mech. They're going to go to the inside of DNP. They'll be side by side for 2nd as they head through turn 2.
Down the hill again, sorted out. DNP in 2nd, Hello in 3rd, but Mech is going to try it on the inside through turn 4. See what kind of exit he gets out of the corner if he can bring the fight to the 85, but it looks like he's going to jump back in line ahead of the 33 of Carter Friesen and What Incarnation. The rest of the field looks like they're sorted out, and barring any ass packing, hopefully they can get through the backstretch chicane okay, but we really don't know, as Trace Ryder's going to go side by side with his teammate. Maybe. Roll is looking like he fell a little bit further back on the exit of turn 8, and Trace will be able to get in line, and hopefully that means they can make the chicane, but you never know.
Well, you got to be worried about those guys in the back. The leaders should make it through just fine, and Dandy.
Spook Boy's going 3
Dandy,
wide.
meanwhile, they're going side by side. They're
There
going to try and go 3 wide.
Caution's out. It's
Boys
a mess.
around. Caution's out. The AFK Master's around. Priya's involved in yet another wreck. The caution's out again. We still can't get through the backstretch chicane. At this point, let's just get rid of the stupid thing.
They've learned nothing. Spook Boy tried to send it in 3 wide.
3 wide. And it doesn't work. Mark Silas on his bumper.
That was never
You just can't do that. Not
And he ends
enough
up
room to go
taking
3
himself
wide.
out.
Takes himself out. Rusty's able to hang on to it. Luke Rainey goes around again. Priya goes around. The AFK Master's around.
Well,
did anybody wreck in the front stretch chicane?
Nope. Let's try that again.
Oy.
See if anyone pits. No one at the front.
And we got another black flag. Rusty Broussard. Black flag for Rusty.
Looking like Atlanta now. I got no idea. Well, he's going to have to get a green flag lap if he wants to serve it.
Yeah. And those come at a premium around here.
It's not a course penalty, so...
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea. I got nothing. So, Rainey's at the back.
It's not cutting the course. We turned that off because it was screwing people over.
Rainey pitted. Goodness me.
Okay, here we go. John Jones going to bring us down to the restart. We are still not halfway. We're about 3 laps away from being halfway. Green flag is in the air again. They head towards turn number 1. John Jones again with another good restart. Carter Friesen's going to have Carnation on the outside because he can't get to the inside of Mech. They're going to try and go 3 wide as they head through turn 2.
3 wide behind them in the pack. The 42, the 7, the 82, and in here it's David Alvarez stuck in the middle with Ben Pie and Trace. It's a red and black sandwich, but it looks like they're going to be able to get out of turn 4 okay, and the game just crashed.
Oh my God. They've crashed so much on the backstretch chicane that the game crashed.
I got nothing.
25 laps complete. I was wondering why I got the stream has ended.
I've never.
Well, there was that one time that I think it crashed during a race.
All right. So here's how it's gonna work.
Well, crap.
First of all, I gotta restart my GNL because that's gonna be broken because it can't handle game crashes. Oh boy.
So how are we gonna do this one?
I don't have an oopsie whoopsie screen for the Sim series, but I really should.
I assume everybody that's out is still out.
Everyone's out. Everyone who's out is gonna be out. We're gonna restart with the same order. Let me just real quick. There we go. Hold on. Fit to screen.
You need to screenshot the order or anything, you still have it.
And we're just gonna leave that there for now. As we get this this here oopsie whoopsie sorted out.
A little bit of rain here at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Okay. First of all, let's get GNL going again. I've got a screenshot of the order. I gotta pull people from the roster, and then we gotta fake a qualifying and then set the order. Yeah. So that's going to be a thing for a little while. Sudden rainstorm here.
It's like we're at Daytona.
I've never. I got nothing. I got nothing. Okay, game's back up. GNL's back up. We're gonna have to cut everyone that's been wrecked out already. Sorry. But some people are gonna have to go home. So, Austin Ripp, he's out. Oh, I'm gonna have to do results myself too. Crispy Fried Racer, he's out. Who's giving me money for this? Why?
Austin
Who the hell is
22
this?
subscribed on
Austin,
Twitch.
Jesus.
Totally unprofessional.
Oh.
Unsubscribing. Unfollowing. Reported. Expect the Canadian FBI within 24 hours.
I've never heard the bot sound so disappointed before. Oh my god. Thanks for the resub. But also, I'm sorry. Anyways, a bunch of people are out, so we're going to take them all out. Emma Lashbrook is out. Midlife is out. We're going to restart double file, by the way. I just want you to know that. Jans is out. No, is he out? Yeah, Jans and Anderson.
Yeah. Because of the engine.
Oh, right. Yeah, his engine exploded while he was leading. Under caution.
While he was leading. The unluckiest man in the history of the Sim series.
Okay, there are 32 cars left in the race. We were on lap 26 of 55, so we had about 30 to go. I'm going to do 28.
Yeah, that works.
And we're going to go down 1% just in case they can at least not wreck each other. Delete the saved race. Thanks for sticking with us through this rain delay here, friends. Don't mind me, I'm just going to fake a qualifying session.
Jet drivers are on the racetrack. Juan Montoya has been kept away from any race cars.
Any jet dryers?
Well, he can't blow up a jet dryer if he's not in a race car.
I don't know, you might find a way. Alright, save game editor time. We faked our qualifying session. Let's load up our order. Figure out what the Christ we're doing. Alright, who the hell is where? John Jones is in the lead.
Yep, that sounds right.
So pit strategy, damage, whatever, it's gone. There was a sudden red flag and they all had a chance to get a backup out. So everyone's in backups. So, John Jones, DNP, hello, then it's Mech. Then it's Carter Friesen. Then it's What Incarnation. VGO3 behind him. Chase the Coyote. Julio Caesar. Preston's doing alright. Top 10 right now. Hunter B behind him. Ben Pye. Alvarez. Trace Ryder is still doing okay somehow.
And he's gone around a couple times, but he's been able to keep it clean other than that.
Rollo might keep his charter, believe it or not. He's in 15.
Well, yeah, because Emma Lashbrook's out.
Yeah.
As long as Rollo finishes.
Brad Flynn, Xander M, CodyHGaming. Jacob's still in this. 20th.
Hey!
Mark Silas.
Better than 40th.
Yeah, it's better than being out.
Yeah. I don't have a back bumper, but I'm still running.
Well, funny enough, you have one now.
Well, yeah.
Jake 24.
Won't last very long though.
Asteroid Strike. Herman's down in 25th. Then it's Fireball. We might have to jerry-rig some points after this too. So I want to look at the point standings before the stream is over, but I also have to stick in whoever's out. So that may take a minute. Just be aware. Spookboy, Brassard, Savage, and then Rainy and AFK who are still in this. Saved. Alright. Pretend the lap counter says like 20 more than it does. Sorry, 26 more. Just add 26 to whatever number, both numbers. Alright? Stop giving me money for this.
Oh my god!
Austin. Hi, Austin. Extra gifting a sub to Trent.
Can, live.
Is it?
Discord.
Oh, it restarted it for some reason.
It disconnected it because the game crashed.
No, but I turned it back on after. Anyways.
Oh, wow.
Anyways.
I haven't seen it. There it is.
I'm gonna skip the command purposefully for once.
Stream has ended cricket noises. What?
Hey?
What?
NR 2003. There we go. We're good. We're going. You've been disconnected. Hey?
Join stream. What? Huh? Discord. Discord.
I'm gonna update Discord real quick. I'll be back.
Discord.
Hi, Ben. Put rain tires on them. Thanks for the money, Ben.
Donated Canadian dollar. Put rain tires on them.
Jacob, I'm gonna be back in a minute. Update your Discord if you can. I'm gonna do the same. It's gonna happen, alright? It's gonna happen. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate it, pal. The Roval 250k brought to you by 704 Games. You know what it was? It's because we talked about 704 Games. We brought this upon ourselves. Stop. Is Discord broken? Yo, I think Discord's broken. I'm getting API errors and latency. What? Huh? Discord's dead right now, y'all. Bye, Jacob. I guess we can't get Jacob in. What the hell? We're seeing severe latency and timeouts during a rollback of the API servers. We are currently investigating the issue. God damn it. Well, I guess it's just me. We lost Jacob. This is the biggest mess of a Sim Series race ever, but the show must go on. Yeah, no, this is definitely bad timing. For sure. Discord's dead, Jacob. Someone tell Jacob that Discord's dead. The pace van's in. We have 32 cars left in the race. John Jones is in the lead. Then it's DNP. And they have 28 laps to go as we get to the stripe. I gotta do all the broadcasting myself. Good God. Green flag in the air, and Hello I'm You already looking to go 3 wide into turn 1 with Jones and DNP. Oh my God, the 85 is aggressive. This could get dangerous, and they're already wrecking behind them. As I saw the 77 of Hunter B get put in the wall. Austin, stop. Thanks for gifting it to Jacob, at least. He can't call a race, but at least he has a sub. So that's cool. Austin... Oh my God, thank you. Hello, I'm You drops down to 4th place. He lost out trying to go 3 wide, and Mechanized Chaos gets past him. DNP goes to the lead. So Jones loses the lead on the restart. The 18 gets to the front. The 97 gets to 3rd. Then it's the 85 behind them, and I saw Hunter B go into the wall. Julio Caesar has some damage on the left side as well. That was all from the first couple of laps. Wow. Okay. Single file at the front. The one of J.R. Preston Plays YT, who was in 10th, looking to the inside of the 82 of VGO3, can't quite get the spot, and we're going to go down the field just to make sure everyone can get through the chicane, and of course they can't, because there goes CodyHGaming. And that's going to bring out the caution as expected. DNP got to a healthy lead before all the chaos ensued. I thought we had it fixed. Thought we had everything under control, but I guess not. Cody somehow loses it in the chicane, and let's go and take a look how it happened. There's no point in showing the ticker if we can't race. What's the fuel window? They'll make it. They will absolutely make it. Asteroid sends it a bit on the inside of Cody, but he gets hooked by Jake24. And bouncing off of Mark Silas, that's what brings out the yellow. And it was really just everyone getting piled in. Jake, you can't stick your nose in there, man. There goes Cody, and he barely spun it. I mean, I don't know if that was deserving of a caution, but here we are, under yellow once again, and we're gonna skip our way through this because this is already disaster. So we might as well just have some fun with it. Let's go back to racing. Is anyone gonna pit? I certainly hope not. Discord's back. Oh, hello, Discord.
Oh.
Hi, Jacob. Welcome back. You missed one restart and a caution, so not much.
I mean, I saw Cody wreck, but I just saw it from chat.
Welcome back, Discord.
Thank you for actually getting your shit together. This is the second time you've tried to screw me over today. The first time I was not working for 8 hours today. But now we're back. And we're living.
All right. Christ almighty is right. We're going to try this one again. You know what the worst part is? This might be one of the most successful in terms of money streams, like Sim Series streams.
Well, they're paying
ever.
for shit right now.
Yeah. And that's all because of freaking Taco Man. What's his name?
What?
It keeps calling him King Stocko. King Stuckhole.
Oh.
Sounds like it says taco. Never mind. Thanks, Kingster. Let's get this race underway. This is a big 704.
Okay.
Jeez. I love that that's
Clown
just an insult
real.
now. Okay. DNP made it to the lead. He's ahead of John Jones. I'm going to have to add whoever led laps.
Are we... Radio? Hello? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways,
go.
Here comes
do your thing.
Here comes the... Well, you were doing my thing.
Welcome
Here we
back.
go. Green flag. Green flag. We're underway again. DNP with the lead. John Jones in second. He's going to try and look to the inside. Here comes Hello IMU. He's got help from Carter Friesen and Carnation. They're side by side, 2 by 2, minus the top 2 as they head through turn number 2.
Hello, I'm you trying to hold it around the outside of Mechanized Chaos. These guys have been going back and forth a couple of times, and he's going to have a good exit out of turn 4 and able to cover him off into turn 5. Most of the field at the back, still 2 by 2. We see Ben Pye and Preston side by side, snaking through turns 5, 6, 7, 8, and back out onto the banking as DNP is pulling away from Jones in second. The top 3 driving away from the rest of the field, but behind them, it's all up for grabs, and it's all up for disaster as they come out of NASCAR 2, down the backstretch, and into the chicane of death.
Down the back straight away. We'll see if they can make it. I highly doubt it. The top 4, 5, 10, they all make it through. Then the gaggle of cars that are 2 wide back behind them. So far, so good. Oh my goodness, for the second time today, we're actually going to make it through the backstretch chicane, which means they're going to die on the front stretch. Here they come through turn 3, NASCAR 3 and 4. Into the leaders come into the front stretch chicane. They make it through just fine, but let's focus on the back of the field where they're going to die. There they go. One car around, it's the 25. He comes down, almost collects the 6. Jacob hits involved. We stay green. We're going to stay that for the first time all day. We made it another lap, even with the contact going through. Now they're 3 wide through the shrimp corner into turn 2.
My God, I think Jake24 got punted into the chicane, ended up catching the outside safer barrier, but
I think that was Jake on Jake action there.
Let's go back and take a look. We'll catch up
on
on the racing in a minute.
That punted Jake24.
Absolutely correct, sir.
Nice.
It was just coming off the banking. The 0 gets down into the 25, turns him. He goes across the drive-through lettering into the wall, and I think he only lost 1 spot. He only lost the spot to McSpookboy. That was it.
Yeah.
So, pretty good damage control there from Jake24. But the right side of that car is still pancaked in pretty good.
Meanwhile, everybody's making it through just fine. They made it through the backstretch chicane with no problem. Here they come now through the front stretch. Everybody pretty much single file. You got Carnation trying to work on Mech. That's for 4th. Meanwhile, back behind him, VGO3, Hunter B. They're pretty close together. That's the battle for... I don't even know where.
6th. Side by side in the turn
sure.
1
Hunter
here.
B just made a lot of spots up. Here they come through turn 2.
David Alvarez trying to stick it on the inside of Ben Pike. Doesn't work. They're going to file up behind them. With the 92 of Ryan Johnston trying to get past Trace Ryder. But it's going to take a really good exit as he's way down on the bottom of the track. Out of turn 4. Gets in line behind the 39. And it looks like we might finally have the field sorted out. At the front, at least. Boy, it's busy back here. Xander M on the outside of Rollo. And it looked like CodyHGaming behind them was just battling with the 16 of Brad Flynn, the 98, the 6, the 25. It's a big train of cars behind him. Side by side through NASCAR 1 and 2. Hopefully Xander M can clear the 00 and get behind him for the backstretch. And he crosses over.
He's going to cut to the inside coming through the backstretch chicane. They'll go side by side, almost some contact. They're able to make it through. Everybody behind him able to make it through as well. And we're back to single file as they come out of the chicane and head towards turn 13 and 14. The leaders now in the quad oval. They're through the front stretch chicane, and here's CodyHGaming trying to get by the 0-1. Can't make it happen. Everybody's pretty much single file around the racetrack as the leaders are in turns 1 and 2. And still some battling going on as that 15 trying to work on that 0-1 for 15th, 16th.
Further up the field, DNP 10 about a second ahead of John Jones with a pretty similar gap to the 85 of Hello I'm You. Mac doing well, holding on to 4th place with What Incarnation behind him. Then it's Chase the Coyote, Carter Friesen, VGO3, the 77, the 1, the 20, the 11. Good sorting out here as everyone's pretty much single file. In fact, the entire field is single file, and once again, it's one of those rare times when we like to see it.
Through the backstretch chicane, DNP just kind of running away with it right now. With no caution so far, it's really his race to lose. John Jones kind of pulling it out of nowhere. He's in 2nd.
Caution.
Hallow I'm You in 3rd. Caution is out. Probably the backstretch chicane. Let's take a look. It's in a book, and it's Jacob Hitz. Of course it is. Because why wouldn't it be? Let's get a replay.
Well, it looks like he doesn't have much damage.
Well, there's definitely
I
brain
think he
damage.
got packed in by the 9. He got turned by Fireball.
Well, he got loose already, and then the 9 finished him off. I don't know why he was loose there, because nobody was wrecking in front of him. And I don't know why that was a caution, because it was a single car spin.
I think he just ate up a bunch of inside curb, gets loose, tries to get off the gas, and then
the 9 just cuts underneath and doesn't see the bright yellow back bumper and runs right into it.
driver. Please be patient.
Well, it's clearly patience is not in Fireball's name. Otherwise, it'd be NASCAR Patience 9. But anyways.
Minimal damage, though, to the 0. Gonna lose a lot of spots.
Just kind of backed it into the safer barrier a little bit. He'll follow the back. Whatever.
And we're under caution for some number of times. I don't have the number anymore because we kind of lost what
this is
happened
at least
earlier.
the 10th caution.
This is caution number 10. You are correct. Good job.
Yeah.
You get a cookie. As we're coming to 20
a
to
comp
go.
major that's actually somewhat decent at math. That's a rarity. But believe me, I know.
What's happened, 99?
Hey, that wasn't me. Don't pin that on me. That was not my
Kingster's
Riding a
back.
shrimp.
Oh my.
We gave him too much power with the shrimp biddies. We have to take that away or cut that down.
What do you mean we? There was no we there. That was all you.
All right, I gave.
Meanwhile, pace cars in.
Whatever.
Getting ready to go green. DNP out in front. John Jones second. Hallow I'm You third. Then Mac, What Incarnation, Chase the Coyote, Carter Friesen, Vigio 3, Hunter B, JR Preston Plays. That's your top 10. Through the chicane they go. Out onto the racing surface. Green flag back in the air. We'll try this again. Only the second caution of this stint, this stage, whatever you want to call it. Here comes Halloween Muse to the inside for second. It looks like he's going to try and clear him off turn 2.
And they're 3 wide behind them with the 77, the 82, and the 33. Hunter B trying to pull it all the way around the outside of 3 and 4. Thanks for the 420 bits, Kingster. Reminding us to stay high. The mech has a bit of front-end damage. Not sure where that came from, but Hunter B just went all the way around the outside of the 82 and the 33. That 77 is flying. So that's 2 passes between turn 3, 4, and 5. And they're still side by side with VGO3 and Carter Friesen. Here comes David Alvarez in the draft. Maybe even Preston as well. And this, once again, is going to get pretty dicey into the backstretch chicane.
Down the back stretch they go. Things are getting a little stupid on my end, and I don't know why. Here comes Alvarez. He's on the bottom. He's trying to make it work. He gets a little sideways. They're able to hang on. Trouble. Around goes the 20, and they're packing up again. There goes Mark Silas, and around. Everybody's piling it in. Asteroid Strike. Fireball again. You've got McSpookboy. He's got a little bit of damage. Richard Herman has more damage. It's the big one on the backstretch for the 8th time today. And the 9 gets some revenge. He deserves it with the front-end damage of dumping my car. More cars almost crashing. Cody's coming onto pit road when pit road is closed. He didn't have a black flag. I don't know why he's coming onto pit road.
Kingster, thanks for 1,000 biddies. See you later, pal. Thanks for infecting us with shrimp.
It looks like the 9 is going to retire, and we have a caution. Go figure.
So, what?
It all started
what
with
even is this?
Ben Pye.
He got
Ben
hooked by
Pye is
Trace.
where it all started. He got dumped.
He got
by
hooked by
Trace,
Trace, and then behind
everybody
them,
in the panic mode just piled it in. You've got the 22, the 98 just spun on his own. He collects Brad Flynn, a lot of damage for him. And then the 53 gets turned by the 6, or gets a shot by the 6, hits the curb spins, catches the 22. 22 then gets collected. The 9 gets clobbered by 2 cars. Luke Rainey is Houdini.
did he get through there?
He got through there. I don't know if he caught the inside wall, but he made it.
Also, Juan Rubio, thanks for the follow.
And the 02 piles into McSpookboy, and he barely makes it.
He got loose getting through there.
By
Almost
the
got back
skin
into
on
him.
his teeth, he's just able to slice and dice.
By the cap
through
on
the
his
chicane.
Mountain Dew. Also, what happened to the 55? Oh, they all slowed down here. They almost came to a
slowed down
stop.
trying to avoid. And they're all spinning out of control. Julio's going to gain 3 spots on the inside. While they're still crashing, and Fireball is the only retirement out of this stage.
Oh, Jacob
And
got
I
hooked a
get
little bit.
turned. I'm going to cut the corner and...
A little tap. A little tap.
Tap with the wall. Wasn't too bad, but Richard Herman, you're on my death list.
So we have a lot of damaged cars.
Yeah, just a couple.
The 20, the 16.
Brad Flynn. Toast.
Fireball's out. Jake 24 has a bit of damage. I don't know why Cody pitted. He has absolutely no damage.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about, unless he thought he had a flat tire or something.
Oh,
But
jeez.
he pitted when pit road was closed, so he'll be at the back.
Might have to cut this from the schedule next season.
You just have to make the race shorter and the cars less crashy.
Well, I tried so hard to make the cars not run into each other, but here we
Well,
are.
I understand. Just make the race shorter and you'll have the same amount of crashes, but...
Well, as long as the game isn't one of those crashes. And Discord, too.
That's true.
Discord server is falling asleep. Jesus, hell. What's Mark doing in the YouTube chat? What?
Mark Silas?
Or Riggleman?
Oh.
I don't know. I'm confused. Anyways.
I mean, if he shows up, that's typically where he goes.
What a nerd. All right. Take it, Jacob. We're going green here.
Through the chicane, DNP still your leader. Field comes through, turns, what are they, 14, 15. The map's gone on my screen. There it is. It is, well, 16, 17, whatever.
Oh,
Green
boy.
flag in the air. Almost a turn fest here going into turn number 1. They're going to go 3 wide into Shrimp turn 1. They're still 3 by 3 as they head through turn 2. Now side by side for the lead.
What a send from John Jones, but he falls back to third place. DNP holds on to the lead, but Hello I'm Used trying to work that outside, and they're going to go side by side for the lead. There's a caution out, but I want to watch these guys race it back.
It's going to be in turn 2, I'm assuming.
Side by side for the lead through 5 and 6. Hello now going to have the inside, completes the pass. And over the course of this redone race, he's gone from 3rd to 1st, getting past both the 43 and the 18 as behind them. The 7 of Chase the Coyote with his teammate Hunter B now going to the inside. Hunter's been going forwards this whole race long.
We'll take a look at the crash once we get back to the line and officially get the caution flag. Here's teammates side by side into the chicane. This might work. The 77 on the outside, 7 on the inside. It will work. Behind him, it looks like everybody's going to be okay. Here they come now into turn 13. NASCAR turn 3. Everybody makes it through the backstretch chicane, honky-dory. Here they come. They're side by side in multiple different spots. Rolo almost turns the DS Gaming machine. They're able to make it through, and we're back under caution. Let's take a look and see what happened. I'm assuming this happened in turn 2 by that Thrustmaster sign, if I had to guess. And I did see a car with
YouTube chat. Who's horsepower? He's mad. Why does Evangel keep talking about white things? I'm confused.
Oh, I think Horsepower's mad because I put him in timeout
Horsepower?
because he said I'm an awful human being.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
I don't know. No clue. Let's take a look at the replay.
Why does Mark keep saying... He never answered to that tweet I asked about earlier, too.
Is this turn 2 or is this turn 1?
Oh, 1. AFK.
Turn 1, somebody biffed it. AFK goes around. 3 wide back there with Rusty Broussard. That won't work.
Oh, Rusty stuck his nose in. He's into the shrimp wall. Priya, Julio.
The first
they all pile
driver claimed by the shrimp.
Actually, yeah, I'm amazed it took this long, but shrimp turn 1.
It should be the shrimp chicane from now on.
Yeah, really.
That matches too. We're gonna put the shrimp on the backstretch and put Cody in turn 1 next time.
Angel, I'm gonna time you out if you keep being weird.
Oh boy, this is why we can't have anything nice in the world, or anywhere at any time.
He's got sandwiched. The 55 kind of sent it on him, and he's off the shrimp wall right in front of Priya and Julio and Ben.
Yep.
And actually, Cody managed to get on the brakes.
Can I? Okay, there we go.
Twitch chat, you're doing great. I'm proud of you. That's all I got to say. YouTube chat, you gotta work on it a little bit. Also, yeah, the ticker's a mess because the game crashed. Discord crashed. Then the servers didn't work.
Fitzwater, get out of YouTube chat. You're better than that. Come on. You have a Twitch account. You use Twitch. Get on Twitch.
Yeah, YouTube chat's being YouTube chat. Anyways.
YouTube chat not using the brain cells tonight.
Why are you crackling, Jacob?
I am?
Oh, you're fine now.
Oh.
Did a little
Cool.
crackle.
Don't know what that was about.
But you're okay. Anyways.
That's nice.
13 to go? Yes. 13 to go here. Hello, I'm Used
13 to go when they come to the line, yeah.
Trying to get his 3rd win of the season, is it? No, 2nd win of the season. No one's won more than one race this season.
Should be his 2nd.
But his 3rd career win. If he gets it.
Still a long way to go. Green flag.
Not yet.
We're getting there.
There it is.
Sooner or later, green flag now on the air.
Oh, and it's getting dicey again. Oh.
Carnation tries to throw a block on Chase the Coyote. It doesn't work. They're 3 wide back there for 4th. Now make it 2 wide. Carnation is still trying to fight by on the outside through turn 2.
I think Mech lost 2 places in one corner to the 95 and the 7. They're still going 3 wide behind them with Preston way on the outside of the 11. But it looks like at the front things are getting sorted out. Hello, I'm you with a decent lead over DNP10 and John Jones, but Chase the Coyote up to 4th place. Best he's been all day. Carnation into the top 5. Mech losing a couple of spots. Behind them, the 92 of Ryan Johnston trying to get past Trace Rider on the inside, and he does. Meanwhile, we've seen these two battle a lot this season, haven't we? The 15 of DS Gaming, the 01 of Xander M. Can't quite hold it around the outside through NASCAR 1 and 2.
Down the back straightaway. Towards the backstretch chicane. Everybody single file for the most part. As now Dew's going to try and look to the inside of DS Gaming. Can't make it happen there, and I think everybody is going to make it through the backstretch chicane. It's a rarity here in the Sim series, but it happened. So here they go now through the front stretch chicane. Everybody single file for the most part throughout the entire field. And yes, Fitzwater, I am happy now. Through the front stretch, everybody just doing all right. Here comes Asteroid Strike looking to the inside of Mark Silas. Silas trying to make the pass on the outside of the 25. And through turn 2 they go.
Watanabe, thanks for the sub. 4 months. Welcome on in. You missed absolutely nothing. Don't worry. Don't go back and don't look at the VOD. This is absolutely how the entire race has been. Very clean, very single file. Everything is great. Thank you very much. Hello, I'm you. Decent lead. Pretty much over 2.5 now over DNP10. You can see the split between the top 3 now as we'll watch the whole field file through NASCAR 1 and 2. Pretty well separated. It looks like the closest battle is DS Gaming and Trace Rider.
Yeah, everybody's pretty spread out. First time we've really seen that so far. DS Gaming right behind Trace. Everybody making it through just fine for now. And, yeah, really not a ton happening around the racetrack. Just everybody pretty close together. They come off of NASCAR Turn 4, head into the bus stop, the chicane here on the front straightaway. Everybody makes it through just fine. Back through Shrimp Turn 1 and Turn 2. Hallow IMU still out in front.
And we're starting to see pretty much the whole field very well evenly spaced. We got Mark Silas just went around the outside of Jake 24, and I think Asteroid Strike, despite not having a rear end, is going to be hungry, but Julio Caesar's on the inside of him in turn 4. We got a couple of modifieds in a row here, the 60, the 20, the 41, and then CodyHGaming is way off pace. Something is not right with that car. He doesn't have any damage.
There's something wrong with him.
But that engine is not running right. We'll go up the order.
Running left.
Still pretty well spread out through NASCAR 1 and 2 into the backstretch chicane.
John Jones hanging out in third right now. This is his best run ever. There's no doubt about that. Everybody single file throughout the top 10, top really 15, the whole field. They're all single file. And right now it's Hallow IMU, DNP second, John Jones in third, Chase the Coyote in fourth, Carnation in fifth. Chase the Coyote right now trying to bring a lot of points into these next couple of races. So far, so good. And he's just trying to hang out, try and reel in John Jones and try and take over that third spot. Through Shrimp Turn 1, David Alvarez goes a little bit wide. Carter Friesen all over him through Turn 2.
David Alvarez went really wide in turn 1, but it looks like he's okay now. Further back in the field, almost all of the no-quarter motorsport cars here right together. You got the 00, the 6, and the 0, and it looks like Jacob Hitz is going to lose out to his veteran teammate and Chaseoff driver, Mick Spookboy. Sensibly gets out of the way and lets him by. Jacob Hitz making only his fourth start of his Sim Series career. You know, like Spookboy has almost that many wins. Meanwhile, their other teammate at the front, Hello IMU, in the lead by over a second. Still DNP in second. John Jones running well in third.
Yeah, Hello IMU has had a really interesting season so far. He won a race. I don't remember what race he won. I think it was Richmond or something. I really don't remember off the top of my head. But
I think it was
he's
Toronto.
done. Didn't Carter win Toronto?
Carter,
no? Am I wrong?
Carter won CTMP.
That's right. Carter did good at Toronto, but Hallow beat him. Yeah. So Hallow's been pretty good on the road courses, and he's been pretty good all around so far this season. The only thing that's really hurt him is the restrictor plate tracks. Through Shrimp Turn 1, here's DS trying to get by Trace Rider. It looks like he's going to do it through Turn 2.
DS Gaming working the outside of Trace Rider. We've seen a lot of cars make that move once you're on the inside of turn 4, you just can't get a good enough exit. And the 15 will complete the pass for 13th place. Trace Ryder now going to be under siege from some more chase-off drivers. The 0-1, the 53. Richard Herman with that droopy rear end, still holding on to 16th place. Points leader trying to at least get some decent result here. Ought to be happy at least that he's still driving, considering how many chase-off drivers have been taken out of this event.
Down the back straightaway again, everybody single file, just kind of hanging out. We're coming to 8 to go this time by, and this is the calmest that we've seen the entire field being so far. Right now, I don't even know if anybody wants to win this thing. Nobody's really close enough to make a pass, and nobody's made a mistake that's brought out a caution so far, so we're coming down to the end of this thing, and right now, everybody's just kind of riding around your top 5. Hallow, DNP, John Jones, Chase the Coyote, One Carnation, leaders in turn 3.
Are you happy, chat? Is this what you wanted? Single file, everyone spread. All right. DNP is catching leader Hello IMU a couple of tenths in the last lap. He's moving quick, and he might be able to pick up a bit of draft here as these cars pick up speed through NASCAR 1 and 2 and onto the back straightaway. So a couple of good corners, and DNP could have a chance to fight to regain that lead. He's led most of the laps here in this second segment, I guess, of this race.
Into the chicane. DNP starting to close that gap a little bit. The gap's still just about a second. Hallow IMU just trying not to throw this away and really kind of launch himself in try to gather some momentum on his side, heading in to the final 2 races of the Chaseoffs before we get to Homestead and get himself into the final 4. But we'll have to see what he can do. As the leaders cross the line, we'll take a look at the timing and scoring once it refreshes as they go through Shrimp turn 1. And right now, Hallow IMU leads still by just about a second as they head through turn 3.
DNP still a tenth faster on the last lap. Very slowly closing that gap down, but he's only going to have a few more laps to be able to do it. Meanwhile, John Jones in the 43 has fallen back a couple of seconds behind where the 18 and the 40, where the 18 is. And now he's got Chase the Coyote, What Incarnation behind him, and the rest of the field still pretty well sorted out, single file. No action, no chaos. CodyHGaming is running 1:17.3. He's 2 seconds slower than everyone else. I think he's lost a cylinder or something, but just turning out laps. So he's not doing too bad. Still sitting in 29th.
There are the leaders coming out of the chicane, going through NASCAR turn 3. Everybody single file. VGO3 gets a little sideways. JR Preston places there, trying to cover the spot. That is a battle for the 8th position right now. Both drivers really haven't done that well. JR Preston Place doesn't even have a charter. He's lucky he made the race, but right now he's making XMRC look really good, even with that lower tier equipment. Right now, the highest out of anybody from that team. He's going to go to the inside in Shrimp turn 1, and they're going to be side by side through turn 2 for 8th.
But VGO3 got a great run out of turn 2, and Preston's going to lose out. In fact, David Alvarez in the 11's peeking to the inside. Won't have a good run off the corner, though, as they come out onto the short stretch between turn 4 and turn 5. Still sorted out single file. Taking a look at the leaders on the time charts again. DNP over a tenth faster. That's 3 laps in a row he's closed in on the 85. Went from about a second and a half back to just 8 tenths, and he is still catching the 85.
Down the back stretch they go. It's just under 8 tenths of a second, the gap between these 2 cars. DNP might have a chance. He's still got some laps left. They're coming to 5 to go this time by. He's going to have to gain just a little bit more than what he's gaining right now. And Hallow IMU could be under some fire here. Coming into the closing moments here at the Charlotte Roval. Into the final chicane they come. Hallow IMU going to come back to the start-finish line first. Go figure. DNP second. John Jones still in second. Chase the Coyote cutting that gap down, even though they're both 4 seconds behind the leader. Only 4 tenths of a second between 3rd and 4th place. And a little farther back, we have What Incarnation, leaders in turn 3.
For the first time in the past couple laps, Hallow IMU went a little bit faster than DNP and started to pull that gap out just a touch. No, I was wrong. Didn't update. DNP caught him again. Less than a tenth this time, but The gap is now down to 3/4 of a second. Meanwhile, Chase the Coyote right behind John Jones for third place. He's been catching him over the past 5 or 6 laps. But Jones able to hold on for now, trying to get, I believe, his career best finish.
I think fourth is still going to be his career best finish, no matter where he finishes. Meanwhile, DNP trying to close the gap. Maybe Halloween used stuff for later on in the race, allowing DNP to close a little bit, and then Hallow can pull away here in the latter portion of the race. We've got 5 to go, coming to 4 laps to go this time by Hallow IMU, trying to hang on, trying to get his second win on the season. DNP trying to get a win and really boost his momentum heading into the last 2 races for Homestead. Sorry, I had to think there for a second. Hallow IMU into turn number 2, still waiting for that scoring to update, now through turn 3.
Another 1/10 of a second cut out of the lead. DNP 10, I mean, he ought to be pretty happy with second. He'll take whatever he can get at this point. He's 15th, pretty much at the bottom of the Chaseoff standings. Second place will definitely kick him up at least 5 spots. But with every single lap, he's closing a little bit more on that 85's rear bumper. And as we're coming to 3 to go, it's going to take more. He's still too far back. But he might get close enough to force an error on Hello in that 85.
Hallow IMU running away with this thing, coming to 3 laps to go this time by. Hallow still out in front, DNP in second. Yes, he's closing the gap by almost a 1/10 a lap. The problem is there aren't enough laps in the race for DNP to keep that pace up. He has to improve the amount that he is gaining on Hallow IMU if he wants to have a shot. I don't think the DNP is going to have a shot unless he completely cuts a corner and tries to blow by Hallow IMU. 3 to go at the line. They're in Shrimp turn 1. Hallow IMU pulling away. Well, not really pulling away, just kind of maintaining his momentum. DNP trying to close in that gap. He looks a little bit closer now as they come through turn 2 and head to turn 3.
Hello, IMU pretty much maintaining the gap over the previous lap. They ran almost identical lap times that time around. Meanwhile, in third, John Jones still with a bit of a train here with the 7 and the 95. Neither of them close enough to make a move. Similar situation with Hunter B behind the 97 of Mechanized Chaos. Close, but not close enough. So is the rest of the field, pretty much single file. I don't see any battles on track at all. Rusty Broussard came in the pits. He is way down the order in 30th. But no one is a lap down.
Down the back stretch they go, coming to 2 laps to go this time by. Hallow IMU out in front. DNP looks like he's actually closed that gap a lot more on this lap than he has in other laps, but we'll see what Hallow can do here coming to the line. They'll be coming to 2 to go. Still plenty of time. If we get a caution at this point in the race is going to be over. DNP so close. He can see the leader in front of him. The problem is he just doesn't seem to have the car underneath him to get there in this quick of a time. 2 to go. They're in Shrimp turn 1. Hallow IMU still out in front. DNP trying to close as they come through turn 2, head for turn 3.
DNP has to nail every single corner. He can't make a mistake now. And they're setting pretty much identical lap times, though. Each of them 3 to 4 tenths faster than the rest of the field. These two are flying. DNP closed that gap down to just 0.683 seconds, but it's going to take a lot more if he wants to make a move for the lead. But you can just see it's like 2 different classes. The top 2, and then everybody else way behind.
Off of turn 2. They'll see the white flag this time by. Hallow IMU has been able to maintain that gap for the last 3 laps or so. DNP is close. He's not close enough. Hallow IMU pulls through turn 13. Hallow IMU looking to get his 2nd win of the season, 2nd one on a road course. He won earlier on this year at Toronto, and right now it looks very possible that he adds the Roval to his win list. White flag in the wind, 1 more lap to go for Hallow IMU. Into Shrimp turn 1. DNP trying to do everything he can to get as close as he can. However, I don't think he's going to be close enough. Through turn 2, into turn 3, Hallow IMU pulling away by 1/10 of a second.
It's really amazing how we've seen these road course drivers end up at the front here at the Roval. Hello IMU, winner in Toronto. DNP 10, winner at Watkins Glen. And both of these guys, just the class of the field right now. Way out front. Setting 114 zeros and 114 ones. The rest of the field is running 14 fours, 14 fives. These guys are absolutely flying. But Hello IMU has been able to cover off every single attack that DNP has put on and made enough moves to hold on to the lead, bring us to the finish.
Down the back straightaway for the final time. Into the backstretch chicane. DNP trying everything he can. Almost overdrives the chicane for the final time. Through turns 3 and 4, through NASCAR 3 and 4. It's not going to be enough. Hallow IMU is going to get his second win on a road course, second win on the season, the first repeat winner in the Sim Series in Season 2. It's taken 17 races to get a repeat winner. Hallow IMU wins at the Roval and builds that momentum heading towards the chase-off cut line.
I got fact checked by my own
DNP
chat.
second.
I'm sorry. DNP won Talladega. It was midlife that one.
John Jones third.
John Jones
Chase
third.
the Coyote fourth. One Incarnation fifth. Mech sixth.
It's
Hunter
so
B
tough
seventh.
for some of these
VGO
chase-off drivers.
eighth. JR Preston plays ninth. David Alvarez rounding out your top 10. Then Carter Friesen, CodyHGaming, Ryan Johnston, Trace Ryder, Richard Herman, your top 15. Jacob Pitts bringing it home at 19th. Julio Caesar 23rd. Priya McShane 26th. Luke Rainey 28th. 2 championship drivers. Very, very, very subpar finishes here today.
Oh boy. Well, if you think that's bad, some of the chase-off drivers, midlife, retired 35th. Pure 37th. KHP 40th. These drivers have a big hole to climb themselves out of over the next 2 races.
You subscribed on Twitch.
Hello. Thanks for the sub, hello. Hello. Congratulations on the win. I am going to export the standings, but this will take a minute because I have to fill in...
to do some razzle dazzle.
Yeah. Whoever the heck else... hold on. This is going to be a minute because things did not go as intended with the whole game crash and the race mess. Thank you very much to those of you viewers at home who are still here and stuck it through with us. I appreciate you. But also, holy crap, that was something. So I'm going to have to pull up the export somehow. And then try and fill in whatever stats we have left from the original race, because we kind of ended up adding the 2 together. So bear with me for a little bit here, friends. If you want to see the points. I mean, if you don't, you can just go home. Thanks for being here. That was cool. But also... do we really want the Roval next season?
Yes.
Okay. I guess like Martinsville and Bristol, it will stay.
I don't know about Bristol, but Martinsville and the Roval definitely.
Bristol, we can work on Bristol. I found a new Bristol. We can definitely work on that.
Good.
I'm just gonna fill this in the best that I can right now here. Okay. So Fireball was 26th. Priya McShane. What? Fireball was 32nd. Priya's 33rd. Then it's... No, not Priya. I know what I'm doing.
I was going to say, no. Priya finished 20...
Anderson Reed is 33rd.
26th. Yeah, there you go.
Then it's Janza. Then it's Midlife. 99999. Then it's Emmett Lashbrook. Pure. Michael Deitch. And then Winty. And there were a few more. KHP, Chris, and Austin Ripp.
Rip Austin Ripp.
And I'm going to have to add up all the laps led. Good God. A bunch of different people led laps. This is silly. Hello, you led 27 laps today. And Janza led 2 before his engine exploded when he was in the lead. Remember that?
One of the dumbest moments in Sim Series history.
Have you ever? Fiasco?
With the Sim Series, yes, I think we have.
Okay. I'm still typing in points and trying to get everything to look right. But I believe that is what we want. Let me just make sure. People got their points for their laps led and everything. Oh no, I have to add the lap led points myself. Okay, so Janza gets laps led points. Oh my god. Okay. He gets laps led, Chase gets laps led, John Jones gets laps led. And then I think we're good. So let me just double check the standings, then we'll get all the results up for you. All right. Why does it say Brad Flynn? Oh, never mind.
Brad Flynn has won this race.
Nah, we're good. Okay. Standings time. Thanks for bearing with us through this. Here are your points standings after however many races we did.
Your pants point standings.
Hello, Streamlabs. Hello. Okay. All right, Streamlabs. I guess you're not happy with me. We're looking at amateur league. What? Huh?
What? How does that make any sense?
How it's showing 2 lists at once.
Oh,
Nothing's
no.
working today. Nothing.
Is Mercury in retrograde?
What's going on? All right, here's the standings. Hello, I'm you. Takes the points lead from Richard Herman, Carter Friesen, and then Xander M. Chase
Mercury
the Coyotes
is indeed in
fifth.
retrograde.
Then it's Midlife, Ben Pie, DNP, DS Gaming, and McSpookBoy in the top 10, but they're all pretty darn close. And remember, after next week's race at Texas and then Michigan, the top 4 are going to make it to Homestead, all tied up to fight it out for the championship. Luke Rainey down to 11th, Priya McShane 12th, Ryan Johnson 13th, KHP down to 14th, Pure in 15th, and Hunter B, despite having a decent run today, still down in 16th. Thanks for the clip, Goki. Streamlabs absolutely had an oopsie. Let's take a look at the next page of points. Savage Toy Show, first of the cars that haven't made the Chaseoffs, and now by over 100 points over Rusty Broussard. Had a good run here today. Come on, Streamlabs. You can do it. There we go. You love to see it. Here's the rest. Rollo passes Deitch in standings. So I think that makes the 57 now the lowest placed. Oh no, the second lowest placed chartered car, ahead of the 84 of Savage.
The 84 of Savage?
Yeah, the Savage Racing.
Oh,
84.
the Savage Racing. Yeah.
Don't try and correct me, bitch. That is VJ3
I just got
John
confused,
Jones.
that's all.
And we'll take a look down the standings. I think the 08 might be out of the running. Maybe out of the running for a charter. They have to beat the 84 by, I think, 100 points over the next 3 races, so it's still possible, but looking less and less likely. Anyways, those are your Sim Series standings. We are your Sim Series commentators. Thanks for living through this with us. I guess I ought to thank Kingster for making this probably the most profitable Sim Series race ever, despite the absolute disaster that this has been. It's not hard to beat Austin, says Mac. Oh boy. David Alvarez has passed Austin in points. That's a good stat right there. All right. And we will see you. First of all, Thursday is the core race from Auto Club, I've been told, and the Clown Reel.
Allegedly.
Friday, I'm going to try and finally do that trucking stream that I've tried to do for 2 weeks, but keeps getting delayed because people are like almost dying and stuff. That's not been very nice.
How dare they?
Yeah, right? So inconsiderate. And then next week, SSAL finale, where the top 2 are tied in points. And then we're going to Texas in the Sim Series, and that's going to be cool as well. All right, cool. I'll see you all in a couple days. Bye, friends. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry for the disaster, but you were here with me, so I guess that's cool. Also, Kingster gave me a bunch of money. Thanks, friend. Also, so did Ben. Ben just casually gave me like $6.
Ben,
Austin
like,
gifted a
Ben
ton
Ben?
of subs. Yeah. Team JL22 gave me some money as well. Bunch of biddies. Bunch of subs. You guys are awesome. All right, cool. I'm gonna go do other things now. Bye. Actually, I'll put points up in the Discord. Join the Discord if you want to points stuff. If you want to join the series, it's all in the Discord. There's a little thing down below. All right, bye now.
Oh God! Don't tell people to join the series.
Bye now.